What's up, Giants fans, Hub watchers, YouTube and Rumble subscribers, Twitter and Instagram followers, NFL fans, people who have been waiting on the draft for God knows how long. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome into the semi-edition of the Young Guns. Kidblue will be joining us soon. Still a little technical difficulties falling over from last night. Hopefully, Spectrum Internet, which is the internet KB has, allows us to have him on the show as usual. But what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? As you're popping in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And as you're popping in, give me your final predictions for the NFL draft, whether it's who's going to go in the top 4 picks before the Giants pick at number 5, whether it's who's going to go in the top 10 picks, including 5 and 7, which the Giants hold, whatever the case may be. As you're popping in, drop your final draft takes. And like I said, do not forget to share out the stream. Let's get as many people in here as we can. YouTube, as usual, does a terrible job of letting people know I'm going live. Shout out to Silo Ren and Grilled Mouth Scott. Ashton in here. What's up, man? Tushar Patel in here as well. How y'all doing? In terms of how I'm going to be watching the stream, I think I low-key got kind of fooled. Somebody let me know on Twitter that apparently the draft is going to be able, you'll be able to watch it via Amazon Prime Video. And I did believe it for a second because I'm like, the NFL and Amazon, they have like a big deal going. But like I checked it out throughout the entire day, and I went on Prime Video and I saw no type of ad for the NFL draft. Whenever I searched up, nothing popped up. So I don't know. I think that might have been misinformation. So right now I'm using a VPN and using a website called USTV Go to get the draft. So we shall see. Hopefully it's not too delayed. And besides, even if it is a little delayed, I always like to say when it comes to things like the draft, it gives you guys a chance, because if you're watching it on live TV, you get your chance to have your reaction in. If you're watching the stream side by side, I know a lot of other content creators are, you get to see their reaction. Then you could come back and see mine without having to pause the stream or anything like that. So it works out, in my opinion, for all the parties involved, man. But like I said, get your predictions in. I think we could all agree this is a very, 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 very important night and franchise deciding night. Maybe I'm putting way too much weight on this, but in my opinion, it's a franchise deciding night for the New York Giants. What's up? We got LeBron Riser, Shaquem Little, Marjorie Simmons. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It is Joe Shane and Brian Daboll's first draft as the general manager and head coach of the New York Giants. The first draft of this current regime. And I believe they're going to send a message and set the tone of how they're going to operate going forward. A lot of people, including myself, expect them to attack the right tackle position, which is a huge need, if not the biggest need in this draft. A lot of people expect us to somehow maybe get a starting corner, because James Bradbury, let's not forget about that man, the best corner the Giants have had over the past couple of years. He is 100% on the trading market because of his contract and whatnot, and because of the fact that there is a legitimate replacement for Bradbury in the draft in Ahmad Sauce Gardner, and if he could stay healthy, Derek Stingley Jr. So there's a lot of topics to talk about heading into this right now. KB popped in. Let us hope that Spectrum is treating him well. Are you there?
I'm here, but can you hear me at all?
I can hear you. I think that if you take off the camera, because the audio was coming through fine, take off the camera and just I guess let me ask you this. Your final top 4 predictions for the draft. Let's see if that goes smooth. I think we could do audio only and we'll be fine.
Okay. Final top 4 predictions of the draft.
Yeah. Who goes in the top 4?
Let's say Trey. I'm gonna have to say Trayvon because these people are that high on him. But Trayvon, Aiden. I think Ekem might be drafted before Evan Neal, man. I really do, just because of the draft hype.
So, Kidblue, I'm gonna say real quick. I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm gonna touch red. The audio is coming through fine. Hopefully, we're good, man. Hopefully, we're good, Gio. Because it was looking scary for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm running off a wire connection. I cracked open my Ethernet cable and put it up here. So let's see what happens. It's coming off a little delayed. It looks like though. So,
it's not too terrible. But yeah, go ahead. You were saying Ekem goes before Evan Neal.
All
I
right,
could see
hold
it
on.
happening. A lot of people have Evan Neal dropping to us at 5, which I mean I'd love. I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain about either of those two guys.
Yeah. I think there's a StreamYard problem because now you're lagging a little bit for me. But all right, anyway. Yeah, Ecam. So we got Trayvon Walker, Aiden, Ecam, and
Yo, is it a StreamYard problem, bro?
Garrett Wilson or something.
Hold up. Is it a
I think
StreamYard
it might be a
problem?
StreamYard problem, dude.
Oh my god. You see now, my bad guys. If it is, I have like one idea that we can try, but it's great that we're going 30 minutes, live 30 minutes before the actual draft. I want to get one topic
Right.
over with real quick because I see chat talking about it a little bit on Evan Neal and Tibbs, but also be fine. In terms of Kayvon Thibodeau, I just want to get out there. I've been saying it for a couple streams now. I do believe a lot of the stuff that was said about him was just pure smoke. I still believe he will be one of the top players drafted, as he should be in this draft. And with regards to Trayvon Walker, I put out a tweet not too long ago, a couple minutes ago, when I was like, despite my feelings on him, you looking good there. We'll see. Despite my feelings on Trayvon, a big shout out to his team and the man himself, because he somehow made himself go from like a prospect that was being picked in the second round to now I am definitely convinced that he's gonna go number 1 overall. I don't know, man. We'll see though. But shout out to them because that's an incredible job on selling the prospect, so to speak. You there? You there? Oh man. I also got Verizon Fios gigabit internet unlimited liquid. Oh, that was super delayed.
Oh man.
Okay, we will try the one idea.
Oh my god.
And hopefully it works.
It might not. No, it might not be StreamYard because I'm looking at your stream right now. You look fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's gotta be my computer, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with my computer.
But, well, I know your computer because you told me about it when you bought it, bro. That computer is fine. I really do think it might be Spectrum or something.
God.
Hey, what? Can you join from your phone, bro? Are you willing to do that?
Have to.
Are you willing to join from your phone? Like, how would that be?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna do it, man. I think I'm gonna do it. I was thinking about that myself. So
yeah, join from the phone first with Wi-Fi, and then with data, and we'll see how it is.
Okay, man.
While he does that, though, yeah, unlimited liquid. I'm not. Listen, bro. Verizon needs to get me as low-key a partner / sponsor, bro, because I try to sell their internet whenever I have a chance. Because I used to be on Spectrum as well, but like I got nothing but good things to say about Fios. It's like, what is it, like 70, maybe 80 a month, and you get the fastest internet connection in the world. A gigabit internet, so 1,000 megabytes, and you get consistent upload and download speed. And it works out for somebody like me that's constantly streaming. So I'm streaming here, and then I'm also watching a stream of the draft. So I have multiple things coming in and multiple things going out, and it puts like zero strain on the internet. Anybody else in the family, they could be watching a stream on the, laptop, TV, and it's fine. But directing myself back away from the internet conversation, getting back to the draft conversation, of course, I would love to have Evan Neal. You guys know it's no secret that my favorite tackle in the draft is Akeem Ekwonu, and a big part of me does view him as the best guy, but that's kind of like, I view him as the best in terms of potential. I could see him 3-4 years down the line being the best out of the draft. But I think out the box, no assembly required, no additional batteries required. I do think Evan Neal, day number 1, is going to be that best tackle in the NFL. So I would absolutely love to have him when the New York Giants is our right tackle. Having Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal as a tackle duo of the future is something I thought was only possible in dreams, considering how bad our offensive line has been over the past 10 years. So we'll see, man. And of course, Kayvon, just having a premier number 1 edge rusher next to a guy in Aziz that I view that has the ability and potential to maybe become also some type of number 1 edge. Edge rushing is a 2-man job. That's right there the best situation you could ask for. You fix Bam and Bam, tackle and edge, 2 of the biggest needs on any team. Just like that, man. That would be amazing if we get it. But let me hear your guys' thoughts on Sauce Gardner, the cornerback. Let me hear you guys' thoughts on the rise of Trayvon Walker. Let me hear all your thoughts and your final predictions on what's going to happen with this draft as we got Phone KB coming in. What's up, man?
Yo, you guys hear me okay? I'm gonna put my headphones on.
Are you on Wi-Fi or
man.
data right now?
Okay. Hello?
Are you on Wi-Fi or data?
Wi-Fi.
You might have to switch
Still
to data. I'm
messing?
not gonna hold you.
Wow.
If you switch to data, do you have to leave the room and come back? Or like, can you just switch and it would update? And maybe refresh the page or something? Well, KB,
Okay.
guess
Hello?
that done. We got
How
one
about now?
person. Well, if you're on data, immediately the video cleared up. Just say a whole bunch of sentences. Let's see how the audio comes through.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
I think this is the way. I think this is the way.
Okay. All right. We'll do it like this then. I don't mind it at all. We'll do it like this. So I'm going to cancel Spectrum immediately. Immediately.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, listen, bro. If Fios is in your area, it's worth the extra $10 to $15, bro. It is.
Yeah. Let me put my headphone, my earpiece.
Yo, guys, I think we are set. I think we are set. But we got one person in the chat that has very strong feelings for Sauce Gardner. I'm not going to repeat that, but that's definitely one view on it. Caden says, I think Stingley is better, but he's a bigger risk. For that reason, I want Sauce. I completely agree with you. He is definitely a bigger risk. And when he's healthy and if he's that freshman year version of Stingley, then I agree he's better. But we haven't seen that in like 2 to 3 years now. So obviously, Sauce is the safer bet. What up, Ramdre? How you doing? Who you got going in the top four? In my top four right now, I'm going to let y'all know. Going number 1 overall to Jacksonville Jaguars, Trayvon Walker. Going number 2 overall to the Detroit Lions, Aiden Hutchinson. Number 3 overall to the Houston Texans. I was stuck between which one of these two to go. And I think the Texans are probably going to go a guy that could help their team out immediately because they have a lot of needs. So I'm going to go Evan Neal. I was debating between him and Akeem Ekwonu. And then number 4 to the Jets. I actually do have Sauce going there super early. I know it's super early. That's like the earliest a cornerback has gone since Jeff Okudah in 2019, I believe. But there's been a lot of reports coming out. Maybe I'm buying into it too much. But as of right now, that's my top 4. Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Akeem Ekwonu, Sauce. And if the Jets don't go Sauce, I think for sure they're going to go Kayvon Thibodeau. What about you, though, KB? What's your top 4 as of right now?
Yeah, right now, I think it's the same exact thing. I'm stuck. When it comes to Ahmad Gardner, I'm stuck between Kayvon and Ahmad Gardner. So
for the Jets, right?
Between those guys. Yeah, for the Jets, that's what I'm going.
So if the Jets go,
is it still laggy? Is it still coming out laggy?
It's not laggy badly. It's just like a little bit delayed, which is a difference from laggy. You know what I mean? Like the sound is a little delayed. That's about it.
Weird. Yeah. Okay.
But if the Jets go Sauce Gardner, what do you think is going through the general manager's head? Why are they prioritizing their secondary that much to possibly take him over a guy like Kayvon? When at the edge position, they have tried to address it, but injuries have really taken a toll on it.
Yeah, I think they just might feel like Ahmad Gardner is just going to make a bigger impact than Kayvon at this point. A lot of people are falling in love with Ahmad. They might feel like the corner position's more. They might need that more, or maybe they think he'll produce a lot better than Kayvon would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. When it comes to Kayvon, he is a little bit of a raw guy, even though he's a great prospect. A little bit of a raw guy. Maybe they want more of a guy that's more pro ready.
That is true. He is a little bit of a raw guy. I think that he's pro ready. You know what I'm saying? He's not raw like Trayvon is. Like I would definitely say between the two, they're similar in the sense of they're athletic guys. They have high ceilings. But I think Kayvon is better prepared than Trayvon day number 1. And then kind of switching it to the tackle side, that's why I was talking about Evan Neal and Akeem. If you're the Texans and you're looking at tackle, do you think they go with the high upside? Well, both of them have high upsides, but you think they go with the guy that's a bit more raw or the guy that's a bit more prepared?
Yeah, it's lagging like crazy. I didn't hear that. I'm going to try joining from Chrome. Hold on.
Okay, bet.
I'll be right back, man. This is crazy. All right, I'll be right back, man.
while Gio does that, chat, you guys could definitely answer the question I just asked about, is it better to go more pro ready, or is it better to go with somebody that has that bit more skill and may not be particularly ready for the NFL yet? With the way the NFL draft has been going, I'd say over the past 10 to 15 years, at least with the quarterback position, I'd say they've been leaning more potential than readiness. And we've seen it pay off a couple of times. We saw it pay off with Patrick Mahomes, saw it pay off with Josh Allen up to this point, saw it pay off in some sense, before all the off the field issues with Deshaun Watson. To an extent, even Carson Wentz before his injury, and he hasn't been same since that injury. We've seen it, you know what I mean? Caden says when you're rebuilding, you don't have time to gamble on projects. I would agree. I would agree a little bit, at least when it comes to the quarterback position. But if, for example, Akeem Ekwonu is sitting at 5, I would hope that the Giants run up there with the card and hand that in. What up, Sonny D, man? How you doing? Benny, how you doing, bro? And Duran as well. We're about, what is it? 10 minutes away from the draft. How are you guys watching the draft right now? I'm sure most of y'all is watching it off the TV. Anybody watching it off a stream like I am? Does Amazon Prime Video actually have the NFL draft? Did that person not lie to me? Nah, they don't have it. I don't think they have it, man. I'm just going back through real quick. Prime Video, where is that? Where is Prime Video? Yeah, I don't see the NFL draft listed anywhere here. What is this dude talking about? I guess so. Kaden says, I'm watching you. Hey, I appreciate that, man. If you're looking for a stream, I can put the link that I'm using in the chat, and then maybe you guys would be linked up with me. But I will say, to use it, you need a VPN. So hopefully y'all have a VPN, but it's this website right here. Yeah, I don't got cable. I literally use this website as a substitution for cable, and because I have a VPN, I get local channels, right? So I just set my VPN to New York, and I'll get all the local New York channels and whatnot. Well, obviously, since it's a stream, it is a bit delayed. I believe Stream East might also... Let me check streameast.com to see if they have it. Did I just get denied from Stream East? Is it because I have a VPN? Is that why they're denying me entrance? Okay. Let's try Crack Streams. That's another website I used to use a lot. Crack Streams. YouTube? Hilltop Mock? It's on YouTube? What? Who's streaming it on YouTube? What up, Frankie G? How you doing, C Bands? YouTube? Hold up, bro. Let me go to youtube.com. Is it on the NFL channel? Like, whose channel is it on? NFL Draft 2022. Let's see. I'm looking for a live stream. I don't see it anywhere yet. Is this it? Let's see. Oh my God. Yo, I hope this doesn't get taken down, but yeah, there's YouTube got it. What? This is crazy. On ESPN, right? On ESPN's YouTube channel. That's crazy. They've never done that before. Thank you. Thank God, bro. Do you know how many years I've struggled to get the NFL draft because I don't really got cable? I don't have an internet that works properly, bro. You know how many years I struggled? And ESPN, thank God. Finally, I'm guessing got permission from the NFL to just stream it on YouTube, bro. Like, you're going to have so much audience on YouTube. And this thing is crystal clear. It is lined up. It's 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. I am not delayed. I am so happy. Now, in case they do end this as the draft starts, because part of me feels like they're going to end it as soon as that clock hits 0, there is another YouTube channel that kind of has definitely an illegal stream up that hopefully stays up because that was pretty right there as well. But I'm seeing Malik Willis throw a bomb to his receiver there. I'm seeing them. I can't hear what they're saying, but they're obviously talking about it. Oh yeah, KB, he's trying to get his internet situation situated. But hey, if you're watching KB, come to the dark side. Switch to Verizon Fios, man. Yeah, right. I'm so happy that YouTube has it. That's crazy. But you know what? Let's shift away from the Giants just for a second because I saw Malik Willis. And let me get your thoughts, people in the chat right now. Is there a chance he goes to Detroit at number 2 overall? If not, is there a chance he goes number 6 overall to the Carolina Panthers, which is right in between the Giants draft picks? And is there a chance the Giants trade down just a couple of spots, just a very, very teensy-wincy drop down to the Atlanta Falcons who possibly want him, or the Seattle Seahawks who possibly want him? And how would you feel if the Giants trade down? In my opinion, I'd do it because you're not moving down too far. I still believe you could get one of those tackles at number 7, 1 to 3 tackles. And honestly, that's like the only thing going into this draft that I say is a must, which is get a legitimate franchise left tackle. And we'll see who we could get at number 8. There's probably still going to be a great defensive player there. Not probably, there is going to be a great defensive player there. Well, the probably part is maybe it's not who everybody wanted. You know what I mean? They are in the prime spot to trade back for sure. I'll say that. KB is back in this. He's looking good. Let's hope that it's good. And he froze, I think. No, he's moving. Wait.
We're good.
Are we? How am I coming through to you?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you know that ESPN...
It won't go through my headphones now, huh?
Did you know that ESPN is streaming the draft on YouTube?
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and it's like live. There's no type of delay. There's no 2-minute delay. It's like right caught up with cable. I just hope that it's not just the pre-show. I was about to say, I hope it's not just the pre-show, but the title says round 1 live. It doesn't say NFL draft pre-show. It says round 1. So this would be actually incredible.
What's the description? Let me see the video description. Look at the video description. See if they're just doing it. So
this is what the video description says. To the highly anticipated 2022 NFL draft is finally here, and we're all hands on deck for round 1 this evening. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and the ESPN app from 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until the draft's first round conclusion. ESPN, nice. Thank you. Oh my God, bro. I was out here struggling to find a pirate website, bro. I was trying to set up an old TV antenna. I don't need to do that. It's on ESPN's YouTube channel. That's crazy, man. I love it. Right, this got me so much more excited because I was worried about it being delayed. Then I was like, I know you got cable, so I was like, I'm gonna have to ask KB to pause it. But now it's like, nah, we're gonna be right there.
Yeah, let's use this. It's perfect.
Right?
Perfect.
Oh, we're seeing Trayvon Walker. That's who we're seeing right now. Talk about the number 1 overall pick, man. I said it before you left. What a great job by him and his team to sell himself that high. I'll give him credit there, bro. To sell yourself to the number 1 overall pick is crazy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, as a football fan, I hate it, but as a Giants fan, I love it. Just get him out the way so it can give us some better talent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Adam, what's up? How you doing? Hilltop Mock, TVN Sports, Anthony Island, Boyd, thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, please share the stream out. I know that everybody and their mom is probably streaming. That's why, we don't have the usual viewership we do, but I'm kind of used to this after 3 years of streaming the NFL draft. But if we could get more people in here, man, that's what's up. Because later on, after the Giants pick with their 2 picks, and if there's no trading shenanigans, I'll drop the link for a couple of you guys to come on and give your immediate thoughts. And maybe that's how, I do it probably, I'd say after pick number 16 or something as we get later on towards the end of the first round. And we'll see how it goes. Give me Icky or Neil and I'm happy. Ramdre, for me, it's just any one of the 3 tackles. And I will say, I love that the Charles Cross love came back towards the end of this week. I don't know if you noticed it, KB, on Twitter. The Charles Cross dialogue started to get turned around to what it should be. People respecting him for his pass protection, recognizing him as one of the top 3 tackles. And we even managed to convince Ash. I don't know if Ash is still in here, but I wouldn't say he's a Charles Cross fan, but he's definitely, I'd say, comfortable with the idea of taking Cross now with one of our picks. So I would like that a lot, man, that it's come back around.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that when I heard Ash say in his video about the draft, and he was talking about Charles Cross, and he actually had us drafting Charles Cross, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked that he was like one of the biggest Charles Cross haters out there, and he came around to him. Now, let me be clear. I still am kind of gonna be a little upset if we go Cross over Ekem or
okay.
Evan Neal.
Yeah, I want to be clear on that as well. I love Charles Cross, but he is tackle 3 to me. Let's keep it clear. He is tackle 3 to me. We should not be taking him over Evan Neal or Akeem Ekwonu.
Exactly. Yeah. So, when it comes to that, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But like, my number one guy is Evan Neal. Somehow, I know you're a big Ekem guy, right? And that's completely fine with me. But like, if I kind of want Ekem to be taken instead of Neal, so Neal can drop to us. But like I said, if Ekem winds up dropping to us, I'm completely fine. And if somehow, some way, Evan Neal and Ekem are taken off the board, which more recently it seems unlikely that both of them are going to be gone. That wasn't the case a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But now, if both of them are gone somehow, some way, I'm okay with Cross. Now, my thing is, if a guy like Kayvon Thibodeau or Ahmad Gardner are there at 5, do we prioritize getting Charles Cross at 5 immediately because we know Carolina can grab him in a second? Do we prioritize getting a guy like Charles Cross and then waiting at 7 if we decide to stay at 7, because that's not a guarantee. But if we decide to actually stay at 7, are we going to prioritize, getting Cross at 5 and then wait for
Did you say Cross is the only tackle on the board?
If Cross is the only tackle on the board.
I got to prioritize getting him. Like I was saying to the chat right before you popped in. And also, to clarify one thing, Akeem is my favorite tackle and my number one tackle. Looking at, like, say, 3-4 years down the line, I believe he could be the best tackle out the draft. But I also completely recognize that day one, I was saying no assembly required type of vibe, no batteries required type of thing. Evan Neal is the best tackle out the box, so to speak. So obviously, I'm fine with either one. But I mean, just thinking about it, I've been thinking about it more and more. I'm like, maybe I would be happier with an Evan Neal because I'll see the results immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll see him and Thomas just getting pancakes out there immediately. But and I believe you will get the same result with Akeem Ekwonu, but you'll see an extremely dominant run game with Akeem Ekwonu immediately. Now, kind of unrelated from the draft, but I just want to get your thoughts real quick. As Jacksonville, guys, is officially on the clock. Well, the clock didn't start yet, but you see the 10-minute mark. You're on the YouTube stream, right? You see the 10-minute mark right there, KB.
Yep.
That thing is about to start. The NFL Draft 2022 is officially here, guys. I know we're all excited. Real quick, just 2 pieces of Giants news I need to cover with K because I didn't have a chance to make a video on it today, and it happened towards the afternoon. We picked up Big Dex's 5th-year option, which I'm extremely happy about. I wanted us to do it so much, and they declined Daniel Jones' 5th-year option. Let me get your thoughts.
Yeah, this is something I thought was going to happen either way.
I feel like we both had the same stance on it, right?
Yeah, I believe Dexter Lawrence completely deserved it. And, I don't think anybody should be surprised at all when it comes to Daniel Jones and them declining it. This is a new regime, actually the 3rd regime to have Daniel Jones. So they have no idea, they have no connection, commitment to him at all to try to see what he has, and give him a 5th-year option. So this is Daniel Jones's time to kind of earn his money. So as far as DJ goes, I'm not shocked at all that that they didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
And the Daniel Jones brigade, as I'm now calling it, because people either got short-term memory loss or they didn't watch us that long, KB. Because I feel like everybody in the chat knows that we are huge Daniel Jones fans and defenders for like the first 3 years of our career. We're still fans of him. We just recognize the fact now, instead of defending him at every corner like we used to, it's just like, hey, 2 things can be true at once. And those 2 things are, 1, Daniel Jones has had the worst setup and the worst situation for any young quarterback I've seen since David Carr. He's been set up for failure since he got here. That's a fact. But also, the second thing that is true is that the NFL and quarterbacks in the NFL are always on a clock, and whether it's fair or not, Daniel's clock is running out. This is the last leg that he's on. It's not fair. It's just the situation, and that's what we've been acknowledging, I want to say, over the past couple of months. But the Daniel Jones Brigade, like I said, I'm just bringing them up because they get crazy on Twitter, man. They start calling you fake fans and all types of stuff on Twitter. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know. Let me try to get my extension cord so I can have my phone charging, so I don't want it to die on stream. So I'm gonna grab my extension cord real quick to grab my charger.
Mm-hmm. So does anybody know when the clock actually starts? Because it still says 10 minutes. Does it start at like 8:15? Are they doing something like that where we have to wait 15 more minutes before Jacksonville's clock starts? We'll see. Let me see what you guys says. Cletus says, what's going on, guys? God, I can see the Giants skipping on the tackle in the first and getting Sauce and then Tibbs and then Falele in the second. Not that I want to skip on the OT in the first. I personally do not want to skip on the offense tackle in the first round. I really believe we should get one of these top 3 guys that are going to immediately have an impact on the game, and you don't have to wait for them to develop or anything like that. That being said, I do recognize the fact that you can definitely get successful tackles outside the first round. I mean, it's happened for the entirety of the NFL's history, right? But since we're in a position to get one of those top guys, that's who I want. I wouldn't be angry if we get Kayvon and Sauce with no type of no type of offensive tackle in the first round. I'm definitely going to be a little bit disappointed and sad, though. Daniel Falele is somebody who's been brought up to me a lot over the past couple of weeks, especially shout out to Manny and Antonio from the Breaking Tackles podcast. They've been telling me about him. Wouldn't mind him. The only other guy in the second round that comes to mind is Bernard Raymond. But we'll see. Ligma, how long until the draft starts? It technically should start right now. They said 8 o'clock, but Jacksonville's clock hasn't started counting down yet. I don't know why. I have a feeling they're doing something where it's like it's going to start at 8:10 or 8:15, which means even more waiting. But the NFL, man, they try to get a lot of money where they can. TVN says, hoping the Packers draft either Karlaftis, Burks, Olave, Wilson, or Wyatt with the 22nd pick. That's a lot of picks. I mean, a lot of players. Don't the Packers have 2 first-round picks this year? Correct me if I'm wrong. Who do you want them to take with the other first-round pick? Hilltop says, Neal or Aquanu with 5 is a must. I'm right there with you. Ramdre says, supposedly Cross is the best pass protector out of the 3. Yes, I agree with that completely. Charles Cross, at the beginning of the draft process, when I looked at him, I thought he was the best pass protector in the class. Now, even at the end, I still think the same. The reason I have him, and a lot of people have him ranked behind the other 2, is that, well, one, Evan Neal is the best rounded guy in the draft, the most well-prepared to hit the ground running day 1. We've seen that with Alabama tackles before. Hakeem Aquanu is an absolute monster in every sense of the word. Mostly the run game, that's where that translates to. That's not to say he has bad pass protection, but he's an absolute mauler. He has Mekhi Becton type size and strength without the weight and injury problems of Mekhi Becton, which is why his potential is just through the roof. Like, he has a lot of technical stuff to work on, but the talent is there, the athleticism is there, and the strength is there to be dominant very early in his career. And then when he gets that technical side in, you're looking at dominance as one of the best tackles in the league type performance. So it's not that Charles Cross is bad. It's just that when you put him up against these other 2 guys, it's like, yeah, he comes behind them. But pass protection, yeah, he got that pass protection, man. Hilltop says, Neal is a real right tackle. Cross can only played 4 snaps during college. I'll say this, Hilltop, in terms of every or almost every tackle that comes out the draft, they're able to play, most of them are able to play both left and right. And like a good amount of right tackles in the NFL played left tackle in college. You see it a lot, they shift them over. And if you're taking that high, I would expect that player that is taken with a top 10, potential top 5 pick to be able to just go to the other side and do his work. We'll see, though. Ron J says, first year head coach and GM, we're not going to bank their Giants futures on DJ. Listen, I think it's a smart move, and I'm sure you guys have heard this not only from myself over many streams, but other Giants content creators as well. I think it's the complete right decision not to pick up the 5th-year option. You're giving him a fair shot this year by trying to fix that O-line and anything else on the team. You're bringing in the best coaching staff he's had, which hopefully could utilize the weapons correctly. And then in addition to all of that, you're letting him have the reins for this year. If he balls out, great. If he impresses them enough, then he gets the extension. If he doesn't, he walks. We gave him a fair shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's the right decision at the end of the day. Hilltop says, trade up from 36 and try to get Linderbaum. I've been seeing a lot of this in the past 48 hours. I don't know if you've seen it, KB, but a lot of people exploring the idea like we did in 2019 to trade back up in the first. I personally wouldn't want to trade back up in the first. I would rather trade either 5 or 7 down into the teens and get a couple of first round picks there because there's teams behind us with multiple first round picks. What about you?
What's that?
I was like, there's been a lot of talk in the past 48 hours of trading back up into the first. I would prefer to trade down to one of those teams that have multiple first round picks.
You can, but where would we? I mean, that'll be in like the mid. That'll be like the mid-teens, right? You're talking about like maybe the Saints, right?
The Saints have multiple. The Packers have multiple. Obviously the Eagles, but we're not considering them. And there's one other team, but like I wouldn't mind going to the Saints or Packers. I still think you could get an edge, you could get a linebacker, you could get a corner, but I wouldn't want to trade back up into the first because I'm trying to think of what else we have to give up other than pick 30. Like pick 36 is at a nice spot. You can get a Leo Chenal, who is a lot of people's favorites linebacker in the second round. You can get, if we didn't get that edge rusher in the first round, you could get that edge rusher right there. Like pick 36, I just kind of want to keep it. Maybe that's just me though. What about you?
Yeah, I definitely want to keep it too. Like I said, I just want to stay put in this draft. I know a lot of people like want those situations where you get to get more picks and acquire picks as as drafts go on, so you could kind of accumulate things, just like how similar to what Howie Roseman is doing with the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's fine, that's fair. But look at the Eagles and Howie Roseman right now. They have 2 first-round picks. They had 3, but they're in the mid. They're in the mid. Rounds. I guarantee you, if Howie Roseman had 2 first-round picks in the top 10, he would stay put. First of all, has anybody looked into how many teams in any draft have ever had 2 picks in the top 10? I mean, that's rare.
How many?
No, I haven't looked at it. I'm asking if anybody has looked at it because I don't think it's happened in a very, very. If it has happened, it hasn't happened in a very long time. The Giants are such in a unique position this year, and people are just brushing off the shoulders and like they don't think anything of it. And certainly, I haven't thought anything of it, but I'm thinking about it. I'm like, the Giants have not been in a position where they've had. Any team has not been in a position where they've had 2 top 10 first-round picks. Like, is that a thing? Would you actually would teams actually trade out of that? Or would they stay put? And I think they would stay put. I think it's the best move right now for the Giants to stay put and get those 2 blue chip prospects. And if you miss on one, at least you have a chance on hitting on another one. You don't want to trade down to the mid-teens and you get a guy that's just okay, a first-round pick, okay, You don't want to do that and then really screw up your. What if Ahmad Garner is available at 7 and we trade down? And Ahmad Garner again is another All-Pro guy. We've seen it last year. We know that trade down last year was probably the best move. For maybe whatever the case may be. In hindsight, it was the best move. And then we got Kadarius Toney. But you look at Micah Parsons. You look at Rashawn Slater. They were both All-Pro last season. All-Pro. And we decided to pass on them. I don't want that situation to happen again. I want to get my blue chip prospects now. I'm not waiting for that. I want them now. And pick 36, man, that beginning of the second round, it seemed like the Giants, no matter what regime they are, they seem like they're really good at picking
in the second round,
with their second round pick. So you're right. I agree with you on that as well. I don't want to get rid of 36 either.
Yo, so you're on phone, but you still have access to Twitter on your computer, right? Yep.
What's that?
I said you're on your phone right now, but you still have access to Twitter on your computer, right?
Yeah.
I bet. No, I'm just making sure. So we could also keep track of Twitter a little bit to see what's going on. And, if we need to communicate as well, check your Twitter. But yeah, so let's see what the let's see what the chat is saying. How long till the draft starts? I'm right there with you. The clock finally started. It's counting down on the YouTube stream with ESPN. It's currently at 8:11 and down. TVN says, yes, I want them to take Burks, but I wouldn't be mad. The other players listed. Then with the 28th pick, he'd take Lewisine or Tyler Smith. Kind of high for Tyler Smith, in my opinion, there at the end of the first round. TVN, I definitely view him as a solid second round player. I don't know if the Packers have a second round pick, though, so we'll see. Oh, and then you address it right after with your next comment. Hilltop says it's too far to trade up with the Chiefs to get rid of Bradbury. with the Chiefs and Bradbury, I would love, and I've seen this tossed out there over the past 48 hours. I don't know if you've seen it, Gio, the idea of packaging 36, which we were just talking about with Bradbury, to send to the Chiefs for one of their first round picks. And it intrigues me. I'm not going to lie. It intrigues me. Do I do it? I don't know. Do you do it?
I don't know. Well, what would it be? Okay, it would have to include 36 and what else?
They said 36 and Bradbury. I don't know if there was any other pick involved for one of the Chiefs' first round picks because they're picking, towards the end.
If it's 36 and Bradbury, we have to get rid of Bradbury anyway. And 36 is just, 29 is just a better kind of second round pick. I would probably do it.
You'd probably do it?
Because we have to dump James Bradbury anyway. And I think anybody would want to pick at 29 opposed to 36, right?
And they also have another one. Don't the Chiefs have 2 first round picks? Does anybody know what their other first round pick is?
It's consecutive.
It's 28 and 29?
It's consecutive. It's like 29 and I think it's 29 and 30.
Okay. I would. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'd do it. If the offer is there, I'd do it. Ooh. 29 is a better 36. Who's available around there? Let's see. So if we go Neal and Sauce at 5 and 7, we make the trade with James Bradbury in 36, and now we're sitting at 29. I'd probably go edge rusher. I'm trying to think of who'd be an available edge. I don't know if I take
which edge rusher. Oh, I'm sorry. It started lagging, but I'm sorry if I cut you off. But
no, go ahead. You were saying something about edge rusher.
I'm saying which edge rusher would be there at 29 that wouldn't be there at 36? That's what we really have to kind of decipher.
Huh. Who do you think? I don't know. Like, because I'm viewing the guy at Penn State, Ebiketie. I believe he would be there at both Giants, 29 and 36. I'm not sure if anybody comes to mind.
I was thinking Ebiketie too. Or if they really think maybe Ajabo still has a lot of hype behind him, even though he had the torn Achilles, maybe they go after Ajabo. I don't know. I don't know. I would love to come out of this job with Ajabo though.
David Ojabo, man. Ooh. David Ojabo is somebody I take the chance on. This is going to sound weird, and it's probably people going to say it's kind of hypocritical, but I feel more comfortable taking it with 36 than I do with 29. Does that make sense? In terms of taking a chance on him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Agree with that, yeah.
A name I completely forgot about. I don't know how we're talking about the draft, and I completely forgot about the fact that this man, Tyler Linderbaum, exists. Yes, that is somebody I'd definitely take with 29 if he's there, no question.
Okay, now we're
guys,
talking.
The pick is
that
in.
Actually makes a lot of sense.
The pick is in.
Oh, snap.
By the way, I just followed Marjorie's comment. If you type in NFL Draft Center on YouTube, the Spanish NFL channel has better coverage right now, so that's what I'm watching.
The Spanish NFL.
So just type in NFL Draft Center on YouTube, and it should be the first thing that pops up. They're speaking English, but the entire description. Oh no, I'm capping. I just saw one Spanish word and I assumed it was Spanish. That's probably a little bit of racist of me.
It's all good, bro. Oh man.
But hey, the pick is in for Jacksonville, guys. Place your final bets. I'm going Trayvon Walker, number 1 overall. What about you guys?
Man, I gotta say Trayvon as well, man. I'm gonna have to say Trayvon as well.
What does the chat say?
Even though my final mock draft 2.0 was basically my final one, I know I'm gonna get it wrong. I had Aiden going, but because it's a little outdated, but I'm thinking it's Trayvon as well. Let me put my headphones on because I got the draft on. You said it has better coverage?
That's what they were.
NFL Network has.
Marjorie was saying it has better coverage. I think it's probably maybe a little bit ahead, so we'll see. And I just
My
got the
computer's
#1
really
overall
really
pick
slow right now.
spoiled for me on Twitter, so I know who it is. I'm not looking at Twitter anymore, I guess. I
Yeah, do not
literally
look at Twitter.
I
dude.
literally switched
Don't
chats for a
ever.
split second, bro. A split second.
Yeah, don't ever look at Twitter, bro, when it comes to the draft. I learned that like back in 2017. I got the Evan Ingram pick spoiled from.
But here he
Oh,
is. It's
man.
Roger Goodell.
You said NFL Draft Center?
Mm-hmm.
With the first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker.
And there it is. Trayvon Walker goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Trayvon Walker is the #1 overall pick.
Let me get your
Wow.
instant analysis right there, KB. We've, at least me, on almost every single draft has spent so much talking about this guy. So go ahead.
Yeah, I hope I don't get cut out with laggy issues. But when it comes to Trayvon Walker, man, listen, I do not like him too much as a top 5 prospect, but he's athletic. He has a lot of power, as you guys know. He's very violent with his hands, and they feel like they could probably do something with Trayvon Walker there in Jacksonville, I guess. And you know, someone told me this a couple of days ago. When I was talking about Trayvon Walker, they said, listen, Jacksonville got 2 first-round guys in Josh Allen and K'Lavon Chaisson. Although Josh Allen is pretty good and K'Lavon Chaisson is not very good, Jacksonville is in a position right now to actually try to take a chance on a wild card sort of defensive end or pass rusher, and that makes a bit of sense to me. It does make sense, but I would probably still go with the more safer pick in Aiden Hutchinson, because you don't want 3 first-round sort of disappointments for pass rushers for Jacksonville, just in case Trayvon Walker doesn't work. The ceiling, I will say, the ceiling is probably just as high as Kayvon Thibodeau, though. Trayvon Walker's ceiling may be just as high as Kayvon Thibodeau, so maybe that's why Jacksonville went with that. Maybe Aiden Hutchinson's ceiling is not as high, and that's what Trent Baalke is really looking for in Jacksonville, probably.
2 things I gotta ask you, because I really have the complete same thoughts right there. He's not my #1 overall, or the guy that I would have went #1 overall with. In my opinion, he's definitely somebody that I think should have gone in the teens, but the upside is there. And like I said, congratulations to him first and foremost. Being the #1 overall pick in the draft is something to be proud of. Him and his team did a great job of raising his stock, man. I don't think I've ever seen somebody rise from the 2nd round to being the #1 overall pick in like a month and a half like that before in my life. I don't know. Maybe Josh Allen 2019, the quarterback, kind of compares, but he was been talking about in the 1st round since like January of that draft process. So I don't even know. This got to be the fastest rise I've seen. So 2 things I gotta ask, because the pick is already in for the Lions. Is it Aiden Hutchinson? Can we just say that it's Aiden Hutchinson? Like, does this confirm Aiden Hutchinson?
It's definitely Aiden Hutchinson.
And then my second thing, bro, my second thing, does this confirm Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants, bro? Because Trayvon Walker just went #1. Aiden Hutchinson is about to go #2. We both agree on. I'm sure the chat agrees on as well. Listen, man, Kayvon is very well confirmed.
No, it may mean that Kayvon is not confirmed, because you're getting all these pass rushers off the board early. You might get the Texans saying, oh, God, we got to get Kayvon now. Or you may even get the Jets saying, oh, God, we got to get Kayvon now. Now, the Jets are infatuated with Jermaine Johnson at possibly pick 10. So maybe they skip out on Kayvon and probably get like a get like a Jermaine Johnson with the 10th pick. So maybe they miss out on them. But now we really got to see what the Texans are going to do. We know Aiden Hutchinson is going to the Lions. Michigan guy.
I'm going to guess that for sure,
fan. Yeah, he's definitely going there. So now we really have to see what the Texans and the Jets are going to do, and both those teams could go pretty much anywhere, man.
So let's see. Roger Goodell is walking out here. Let me turn up the volume a little bit.
With the 2nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson goes #2.
Aiden Hutchinson.
2 for 2, baby. 2 for 2.
There we go. Aiden Hutchinson off the board. Hey, congrats to Aiden Hutchinson, man. I really wanted him to see him in Jacksonville as #1 overall pick. I think he's probably the most safest player in this draft, and also probably the most pro-ready player in this draft. I love Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's going to do very well there in Detroit. I believe they still run a 4-3 over there, if I'm not mistaken. I think he fits that scheme to a T. And Yeah, I'm happy for Aiden Hutchinson, man. Congrats. Number
Aiden
2 overall.
Hutchinson, in my opinion, the best edge in the class. The guy that probably should have been the number 1 overall pick, but we're already past that. Just a great fit for him, man. He doesn't have to move out of his state. Like, he literally gets to stay right there. I don't know. This is the first time I'm learning. You just told me that he grew up a Lions fan. I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool. He gets to go to the team that he cheered for as a kid. He will definitely help, in my opinion, if there's any hope for this Lion team, turn him around, because he's one of the best, if not the best, defensive players in the draft. Day 1 impact edge. I could see it happening, and it made sense. This Aiden Hutchinson pick, or the edge rushing pick in general, almost became confirmed for the Lions when I believe it was this offseason that they let go of their edge rushing free agent, Trey Flowers. So immediate replacement. And I'm telling you, bro, listen, the Kayvon Thibodeau to the Giants agenda has been furthered. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be hard. Just because 2 pass rushers coming off the board that quickly, it may kind of push a team to make a I don't know, a kind of an instant pick there with Kayvon, just to get that pass rusher real quick, because they're coming off the board consecutively 1 and 2. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
What up, the 60-minute right-hand man? He's back. What happened? Well, first overall was Trayvon Walker. Second overall was Aiden Hutchinson. He says, come to me and say you're right about Jamar Chase. I don't know what that's referring to, but good luck in college, man. I definitely know that struggle. That's me right now, bro. Leo says he's so happy right now. Everybody's feeling the energy. Hopefully we can manifest Kayvon Thibodeau to the Giants. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see if we're actually gonna stay at 5 and 7. That's what I'm really excited to see. So, we'll see what happens.
Apparently, there's a problem with the mics at the draft. The pick is in. All right, so my prediction for the Texans, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say they're gonna take Evan Neal or Akeem. One out of the two, Akeem or Evan. Who are you saying they're taking?
Akeem or Evan? My gut tells me Evan. My gut tells me Evan. But I don't want it to be Evan. I'd rather it be Akeem, but my gut tells me Evan Neal's going to come off the board here.
Okay. We'll see. It doesn't say pick is in yet for me, but we'll see.
I have it on my TV.
Okay.
I have it both on both.
Remember now. Okay, now it says pick is in. So I'm going Evan Neal or Akeem Ekwonu. We'll see. Ligma says they're gonna troll and take Willis right now. I'm gonna be surprised if they take.
That would be shocking,
Willis.
man, because Davis Mills is not like he really did anything to get booted out of there.
This is a major question as you take a look at some of the storylines surrounding this team. They have the quarterback.
I'm going to kill. Apparently, I call my Spectrum line,
Mm-hmm.
and the phone lines are busy. So that means there is a problem, guys. So I knew it can't be my computer, man.
That's what I told you. I was like, bro, you told me what computer you got, and it's not even that long ago. I doubt it's that.
Yeah. So.
Yo, do not put that curse on us,
Ramjay.
I don't know if you see the chat, but Ramjay, do not put that curse on us. He says, watch the Texans take Tibbs.
They could go a lot of different directions here.
That's a possibility, man. It's a possibility, but I'm hoping that they're looking like a Carl Loftus or a Jermaine Johnson with 13. You know.
We'll see. Come on, please. Can they just walk out, man? I hate it when they do this, bro.
Yeah, check this out.
It says the pick is in, but then they take so long to walk out here and announce the pick. For what?
Yeah.
For what, bro? For what?
Did you hear that about the talks of Derek Stingley going at 3?
No.
There was I think I heard it yesterday that there was some serious talks about Derek Stingley going at 3.
And why is this popping in your mind all of a sudden?
Because I just seen it said the pick is in and it showed Derek Stingley's family and then Kayvon's family and then Kevin's family.
Well, that will be shaking up.
Good. That's
good. But that would be a shakeup. That would be a shakeup.
It would be a shakeup. And trust me, let me say this: if Derek Stingley was healthy, he would be my guy. If Derek Stingley was healthy, like besides the Devontae Smith thing that went down when they faced each other, when Devontae Smith like torched them. Oh, here he comes! I have
With
the
the
pick on my
third pick
TV, but I'll wait till it
in the
shows on
2022
NFL Network.
Draft, the Houston Texans select
Okay.
Derek Stingley Jr.
Okay.
Wow!
Okay. They select
Wow!
Derek Stingley.
Yo!
Derek Stingley. I
What a
just say it?
shakeup!
Didn't I
What a
just say it?
shakeup!
Didn't I
What
just
a
say it?
shakeup!
Congrats, Derek Stingley. You know, listen, much respect to Derek. And if Dickie's in this chat, man, I don't know if he's live himself,
He is, yeah.
but yeah, okay. So, oh man, we probably should have done a collab with him, but maybe he wanted it on his own channel. But, man, Derek Stingley, let me tell you right now, would be a top player in this draft
If he
it
could stay
weren't for his
healthy,
injury
bro.
concerns, man.
Bro, if he could stay healthy and
Yeah,
he has the
shout out for
2019
him for
season,
getting
he's
his
good.
money, man. Yeah, shout out to him again. He's got his money and he got his, you know, I'm happy that there was a team that was able to look past his injury concerns and just look at him as a playmaker. And dude, this guy is one of the best corners you'll see out there, you know. And man-to-man corner as well, you know, like a Tre'Davious White, you know. Coming out of LSU.
Yo, pause on what Leo just said. I'm just gonna say pause on what Leo just said. But if we somehow get Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau, that's gonna be me too, bro. That's gonna. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that, and I'm making that my tweet.
Hey, you gotta. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at a different chat. Never mind.
Oh man, bro. This is crazy. First of all, Derek Stingley, guys, at number 3 is the second cornerback to my knowledge, you know, to go number 3 overall. The last one was Jeff Okudah. Of course, we all hope that, you know, he can, he could avoid those injuries because Okudah fell into the injuries and he has not lived up to that thing right now. He has not lived up to that number 3 overall pick, in my opinion. So the Jets are on the clock, bro.
Right.
Yo, it does, as long as the Jets don't go Kayvon Thibodeau. Actually, no, forget that. We're guaranteed one of the top 3 tackles. Do you realize that right now? No matter what the Jets do, we're guaranteed one of the top 3 tackles.
Oh, of course. Okay,
Bro.
yeah. We're guaranteed at least 2 options.
Yeah. How do I spell guaranteed? Does anybody know?
I have no idea, man. I always use autocorrect for that.
And I'm so happy that we are guaranteed one of these top tackles right now. This is crazy.
Yeah, even if we were to pick at, oh wait, no, yeah, even if
no matter what, bro. The Jets,
7,
listen, the Jets could go Kayvon. It will be a little bit of a crusher. It doesn't matter. We have our choice of the tackles. They could go Neal. We get a Keem or Cross. Yeah, they could go Gardner, which would also be a little bit crushing. But we get, bro, Evan, and oh my God, that's basically confirmed. If they go Gardner and all 3 tackles are on the board, I would actually take Kayvon first, and I would let Carolina take one of the tackles if they want to take it.
Dude, I'm hoping the Jets pull a Jets right now and they go like Garrett Wilson or something like that. Like I want them to go like wide receiver. Go Kyle Hamilton, please. Please go Kyle Hamilton.
The Giants so far are letting the drafts come to them, and the draft is falling into Joe Shane's lap right now. This is crazy, but I'm loving it, bro. I am loving it.
Right. Yep. So the Jets are letting this clock wind down. They're making decisions right now.
Bro, of course. They have a decision between the 2 top tackles, Kayvon Thibodeau and Sauce Gardner. That's very hard. I would imagine they're having a tough time deciding what to do.
Yep.
Hilltop says they're going Sauce. Edward says they're going Sauce. Marjorie says they're going Sauce.
Wait.
Okay.
I would be careful with their comments because they might be looking at Twitter. Be careful.
No, well, Marjorie says maybe. She said maybe Sauce to the Jets. Edward says if the Jets go Gardner, we should. So like, it's those type of comments.
Oh man.
Okay, the pick is in. It says on my board the pick is in. Let's see.
The Jets are on the clock, and their pick is in.
Oh my God, bro! We picked right after the Jets, bro. We picked right after the Jets.
Here we go. I'll let you know when Roger Goodell is coming out on my screen. It's only like 10 seconds ahead, but.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your prediction, man? We have a lot of possibilities, but what's your prediction?
I'll say this. Floyd Samuels just put it in chat, and because of that, I think the Jets are going to go Sauce, because Floyd said Jay Glazer said the draft will be 2 pass rushers than 2 corners, and so far there's been 2 pass rushers and a corner, which I did not expect. So I'm going to lean with Floyd Samuels, and I'm going to lean with Jay Glazer. You already know Jay Glazer is a dude that does not mess around when it comes to any type of NFL reports. So what about you?
Yeah. So you're saying Gardner?
I'm going to say Gardner, which... Yo, bro.
Okay.
Yo. If they go Gardner. Oh, my God.
You know what? I'm gonna agree and say they go Gardner, because if you look at their need at offensive line, is it really that much of a huge need? Not really. They can upgrade there. It's not a huge need. They still have George Fant there at right tackle and Chuma Edoga, their 3rd round pick like 3 years ago. So they can upgrade that offensive line. They can get a wide receiver. They can get Kyle Hamilton, but they need a cornerback. And I think Ahmad Gardner is going to be the pick.
They just said Tyreek Hill was just added to that division. Let's keep that in mind. Stephon Diggs is in that division. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's because of that comment by Floyd. If Jay Glazer says it, bro, I'm low key taking it as gospel. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that man has ever put out like an inaccurate report in his life.
Right.
So it's still, I don't know why it's still loading. Well, not loading, but like on the YouTube stream, it hasn't come up yet. What about on your things?
No, they're still showing the crowd here on
the TV too.
The ABC, ABC stream. Well, the ABC stream is the ESPN stream. So, I think he's coming out soon. They're panning to the stage.
Yeah, he's walking out on the YouTube stream right now. So let me turn up the volume.
Yep, here he goes. Here he goes. All right, this is it, guys. Let's see what the Jets do here.
With the 4th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft.
Sauce Gardner. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, but let's go. Thank you, Jets.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Jets. Thank you, Jets. We literally get the best tackle in the draft. We're literally about to get the best offensive tackle in the draft and the second best, in some people's eyes, the best edge rusher. Do you realize that, bro? Do you realize that, bro? We get to see who the Giants have as their best edge rusher. There's no guessing. As their best tackle, bro, because they have the choice of everybody. Whoever they take is who they view as the best. I'm gonna book my money. Evan Neal at 5, bro. Let's go. Evan Neal at 5. Oh, Gardner's running back. I think he went the wrong way. He has a nice suit though, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sauce, man. Shout out to Sauce. I'm a little bummed, even though I knew it was, some guy needed to be taken off the board. I'm a little bummed that we didn't have the option of getting Sauce, but it's all right with me. I'm a huge Sauce guy. Hopefully he plays well there in the other side of New York.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have not one tackle has been taken yet, guys. When have we ever seen a mock draft where not one tackle has been taken?
I don't know. All I know is, bro, I'm just saying, bro. This draft is already a win. This draft is already a win, bro. Go with your tackle. And Evan, Kayvon is going to beat her at 7. I don't know, man. I really don't see the Panthers taking Kayvon. But then again, I didn't see Derek Stingley going number 3 overall, so I could be wrong. What would you do? Would you go Kayvon and then tackle, or would you go tackle Kayvon?
I would probably go tackle, get Evan Neal. Dude, Evan Neal is on the board.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You run to the freaking podium. It's Evan Neal needs to be the pick here. If they go Charles Cross, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be pretty upset. I know we like Charles Cross here on this channel. We like Charles. We talk nicely about him.
Not over those two.
Tackles. We're literally all 3 tackles are on the board. All right. I didn't think this was going to be possible. And here it is possible. So this needs to be Evan Neal. Let Carolina get maybe Ekem, right? Ekem. And then we got Kayvon Thibodeau on the board. I don't think Carolina is not going to prioritize getting a pass rusher over something they desperately need in a tackle. So Ekem to fall on their laps, they should be
forget Ekem falling on their laps.
Grateful.
what in the world? What kind of first-year draft for first-year general manager Joe Shane and the New York Giants? Right tackle is a big need, probably our biggest need. And falling into this man's lap are the 3 best tackles in the draft. Not 1, not 2, but all 3. And look, we got to look at the Giants war room right now. I see the man himself, Brian Daboll, Joe Shane, Brandon Brown. Unfortunately, I also see Tom and Chris Mara and Steve Tisch, but it is what it is. But hey, look, there's a lot more computers than the last year in there. And there's also a lot more people. Remember, one of the reports that came out said that Gelman didn't really have that much people in the draft room. He kept it very close to the vest, which wasn't necessarily a good decision. So looks like, I mean, Joe Shane is smiling. He's standing up. It looks like the pick is in because he has the card in his hand. We don't have the graphic he has that says the pick is in, but you're seeing him stand in.
The pick is
That's what I'm saying, man. He's standing up with the card. The pick has to be in.
Yeah. Right now on the ESPN stream, they're showing freaking Chris Angel, and I don't know what the hell.
On the now it says, yep, the pick is in. All right, come on. Evan Neal, Akeem Ekwonu, or Kayvon. Never thought we would be in a situation where we had a shot at all 3, but we do. Any one of those guys, and I am happy. I'm happy. I'm extremely happy if we get any one of those guys. And we got fellow NFC East fans popping in the chat. We got King Sean, the Washington Commander fan. What's up, man? How you doing? Big play Slay, the Eagles fan. Guys, please do not spoil the pick, by the way. I know some of y'all are probably a little bit ahead. Do not spoil the pick in the chat. Oh my God, great. The Giants.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the
you
chat
saw
at
what they
all.
though. Did you see what they show for the Giants? They're like missed the playoffs for 5 straight. Yeah, like we need to be reminded that we missed the playoffs for 5 straight seasons, man. Oh my God, they just keep piling on. Have not won a playoff game since Super Bowl 46. Okay, bro. There's no need to remind us. And then there's the Daniel Jones stat that the Daniel Jones brigade doesn't want to see.
In my eyes right now, the Giants, dude, in my eyes right now, the Giants would honestly be making a mistake if they traded down and Kayvon is on the board at 7. If they're at 7, they have no reason to trade down if Kayvon is still there.
Come on, please. We just commented on this. It always says the pick is in, and then they take the longest time to walk over and make that pick.
Oh, God, here we go. God, here we go.
Do not. Yo, KB, you're going to be ahead, so if you cheer, I know it's something good. Just don't say the name.
All right, I'm going to wait till you.
No, bro. You could say everything you want except for the name of the player.
Oh,
That's
okay, so I can be excited.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Come on, Roger.
Yo,
Get
he's
the hell
taking
out of
his
there. Come
time. Come on.
Let's
Why
go,
is he taking
Roger.
so long? Oh, yes, we have Sam Price announcing the good luck charm. Shout out to this man, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, allowing him to announce the Giants pick.
Here we go.
For the New York Giants pick, I'm joined by Sam Prince, a lifelong
Let's go, man. Come on.
Make-A-Wish kid.
Oh, man, come on. I don't know why streamer's freezing for me right now. Come
Yeah,
on,
I gotta
don't freeze
block
on
the
me
chat.
now.
I gotta block the chat so it's not spoiled.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. Here we go.
Sam is post-heart transplant and feeling stronger than ever.
Let's go.
You'll see.
Oh, he's going to announce it? That's
Yeah, he's
nice.
announcing it, yeah.
To announce the Giants' first pick comes true. We hope this wish will be a turning point for Sam as he looks forward to being a sports broadcaster.
Yo, he is hyped up, my man. Hyped up, my boy. Let's go.
Okay, Sam, it's time to get your wish true, baby.
Thank you, Mr. Goodell. With the 5th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft,
Kayvon!
the New York Football Giants select Kayvon.
Let's go! Let's go! We got him! We got him! Kayvon Thibodeau is a New York Giant!
First of all, I know I speak for you, but I'd love for Sam to come into our studios.
The first pick since 2020 that I like wholeheartedly wanted, bro. You know what the Giants tweeted out today, and I retweeted. I was like, this is confirmation that we're picking Kayvon. They tweeted out on this day Lawrence Taylor was drafted. I'm like, you don't just tweet out one of the greatest pass rushers in the NFL when Kayvon Thibodeau, the best pass rusher in this draft class, is rumored to go to us, bro. We got Kayvon. I know Eagles fans are sick. I know Washington Commanders fans are sick. I know Cowboys fans are sick. We got Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau.
Hey, I gotta be a great football player first, and then go with the New York spotlight.
Oh my God!
He's built for the spotlight because
oh my
man.
God! Let's go. So I figured the Giants did this because they have all 3 tackles on the board. If one comes off the board, if Evan Neal comes off with Carolina, the Giants can just get Ekem with the 7. So,
bro, I don't care what happens. We just got the guy that was being talked about since last year's draft. Do you realize that, KB? Last year's draft, while we were streaming here. And we were talking about taking Azeez Ojulari. We were talking about Kayvon Thibodeau is the best edge rusher in next year's draft. And we have him here.
My boy Sam is pumped, boy.
Yeah, look at him, Red.
We gotta get him. We gotta get this guy up in.
Let's go, Kayvon.
Sam, look at that's what it's all about right there. So
we busted.
Really,
it's busted.
I thought the Giants would go another
I painted my wall, man.
Let's go.
I painted my wall.
I know Coppins was pissed off. I know Coppins was pissed off. Let's go, Kayvon. Let's go.
Bro, we have Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau, bro. We have, I'm calling it right now, bro, the best pass rushing duo in the NFC East. And the best young pass rushing duo, second-year player Azeez, that had 8 sacks, 27 pressures in his rookie year. And Kayvon, you best believe he's going to do good with Don Wink Martindale, our new defensive coordinator, man. Oh, man, bro.
Yeah, excuse me, guys. I have to go paint my wall real quick.
I already painted my wall, man.
Oh, my gosh. Let's go, Kayvon, man. Oh, man, looking at him as a Giant. All those edits that we look at and stuff like that. Oh, man, Kayvon's a freaking Giant, man.
I'm extremely happy right now, man.
Let's go, Tibbs. Now we got 2 Tibbs in the building. 2 Tibbs in New York.
Okay, we don't count Tom Thibodeau anymore. Tom Thibodeau is a different story for the New York Knicks. Don't get me started on the New York Knicks and Tom Thibodeau, man, okay? When we have Kayvon Thibodeau, that's a different situation. Listen, if anybody is in the chat right now...
last year and KT this year.
We have 2 KTs on the team, that's right. We got Kadarius Toney and now Kayvon Thibodeau. And listen, Carolina could do whatever they want at 6, man. They can take Evan Neal. They can take Akeem Ekwonu. They can even take Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett, the quarterbacks. The Giants are going to end up with a top edge rusher, if not the top edge rusher, and a top offensive tackle in the class. It's already a successful draft, in my opinion. No matter what happens tomorrow or the day after that, you just got 2, we were talking about it, 2 all-star level players that we missed out on last year with Rashawn Slater and Micah Parsons at the same positions that we missed them out on, offensive tackle and edge rusher.
Yeah, and on top of that, I really hope Carolina goes Kenny Pickett here or Malik Willis here, because if that happens, we literally have all 3 tackles available again. Just moments ago getting selected with I hope that happens. I hope that. I hope they get Malik Willis. I hope Matt Rule tries to save his job and say, I need to get a quarterback here, so maybe I can prolong my inevitable, dismissal from the team. So, oh man, I hope.
NYG31, why are you pissed, bro? 3 tackles are still on the board.
Kayvon Thibodeau's a freaking Giant.
Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari are the edge rushers for the New York Giants, bro. Think about that for a second. Man. Oh, we got the best edge rushing duo, bro.
Yep.
Yo, somebody in the chat, please. If because I'm live, I can't do it. But somebody please clip our live reactions to seeing Kayvon, man. I'm gonna have to go and do it afterwards if y'all don't have a chance to do it and post it on Twitter.
Tag us on Twitter or something.
Yeah. Oh man. It's about to be Kayvon, and I can feel it, bro. I can feel it. The pick is in for Carolina. I think they're going Malik Willis, bro, or Kenny Pickett. I think they're going Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett, bro.
Quarterbacks, Teddy Bridgewater, we saw Sam Darnold, and look, to be fair with Sam and even Cam Newton,
dude, if they go quarterback here, like we talked about this, I think on the Young Guns before when we talked about the possibility of Carolina going tackle. Matt Rule wants to save his job, dude. He's about to be on his way out of here. He needs a reason to possibly stay or keep his time there longer to give an excuse and develop a quarterback. You know, allow him to develop a quarterback and may leave him there longer. Because after this year, if they suck, he's gone. If they don't get themselves a quarterback, and who's really there in Carolina? You know, Sam Darnold. You know, come on, they have to get a quarterback here. Get Malik Willis. I think he'll succeed. They got a top receiver there and DJ Moore over there. So Terrace Marshall, you know, a couple other guys in there. Robbie Anderson still there, Burner. So let's go. Carolina, get yourselves a quarterback. Give me Evan Neal. Oh, if we get Kayvon and Evan Neal, Kush, if we get Kayvon and Evan Neal, I'm painting my wall live stream.
All right, I don't know about that. All right. Pause. First of all, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. All right, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Pause.
That's illegal.
All right.
It's my house. I do what I want. Okay.
No, but we're talking about live right now. Okay, we're talking about live. Different situation. We're all the way. Oh my god, I forgot to change the picks. That's how excited I've been. We're all the way on pick 6, man.
Wow, guys, I'm so.
It says coming up. Are they about to go on like ad or something?
I'm so pissed off at Spectrum that I have to like do this freaking craziness. I can't even hear you through. I put my headphones on through my phone. I can't even hear you through my phone. It's only on speaker, so it won't change. But it's all right. I hope is your echo coming through from my phone?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, that's good because I was trying for that not to happen any relay, but.
I'm guessing Carolina. The pick has been made because I see
the pick is in right now. Yeah, it's in.
Yeah. AJ Knicks, I could say we're all mostly excited, man. I think we could all see that. So yeah, once again, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna say Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis is about to be the pick. We'll see.
Yep.
Okay, my phone is blowing up with notifications. Let me turn this volume down.
It might be Carolina's pick from Twitter or something.
It's actually for some reason fantasy apps, which should be dead because the fantasy football season is done. But okay.
Yeah.
Vet's heard your questionable. Okay, he's coming out. Let's see.
Oh, I'm too loud here. I won't say it. I promise. Okay. Let me know when you hear it.
Keep up. Evan Neal is still there, bro. Evan Neal and Kayvon, bro.
Evan Neal is a freaking. We got a Bama boy. We got another Bama boy, baby.
Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau is a reality.
Let's go.
It's a reality.
Let's go.
Not in the order that I expected.
The Bama boys coming to New York, baby.
But it's happening.
The Bama boy is coming to New York.
We're getting the best tackle in the draft. And we're getting one of the best, if not the best, edges in the draft.
Comes off the board.
I had a feeling he would go first because we talk so much about how potential is viewed in the NFL. So.
Oh my God. It's going to happen, man. Now, Ikem, listen, Ikem is I like Ikem too. If the Giants were to get Ikem, I'd be excited as well. But Evan Neal, man, a Bama boy, it's very hard to miss on an offensive lineman from Bama. It's hard to, especially if they're a top prospect. Like Alex Leatherwood is an outlier, right? He wasn't very good. I didn't even like him coming out the draft. But every single Alabama offensive lineman that is a top pick, I mean, is good. They know how to produce offensive linemen. I have no worries about Evan Neal at all. He's the most leanest guy out there, so he doesn't have any health issues. You know, he's not going to have problems with his weight or anything like that. He's extremely lean, extremely athletic, has the power, has speed to get on the outside for pulling and stuff like that. He's got everything, man. Everything.
Do y'all realize that we're about to get the only two players that were talked about for an entire year since last year's draft? Evan Neal at the tackle position was talked about since last year's draft. Kayvon Thibodeau at the edge rushing position was talked about since last year's draft.
both were considered number 1 overall picks at some point in time during the draft process, dude. Kayvon Thibodeau was like the best prospect right after the 2021 draft. Everybody was like Kayvon Thibodeau this, Kayvon Thibodeau that. Now, and then Evan Neal before Jacksonville franchise tag Cam Robinson, Evan Neal was the number 1 overall pick. So we're possibly going to get 2 potential number 1 overall picks at 5 and 7. And the Giants don't look like they're trading back, guys. I told you guys.
I better hope they don't.
Should not trade back.
The Giants are back, bro. It's too early for me to say it. We just got 2 like number 1 overall pick type players, bro.
The pick is in. The Giants did not trade back. We have 2 top 10 picks, baby. 2 top 10 picks. I swear, if it's Garrett Wilson, I'm rioting. Screw you, Ash. I know you probably want Garrett Wilson.
No, he wants Evan Neal. He's been going off with Evan Neal. He was the same 2 players that basically the entire of Giants Nation has been going off for, Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau in the past 48 hours.
Here we go, man. Let's go, G-Men. Let's go, G-Men. There's no way you can mess this up, right, Kush? There's no way.
No, there's no way, bro. I don't see it.
Unless they go like Trevor Penny or something. Okay, you're right. Actually, there is a way they can mess it up. Any other pick besides Evan Neal. Every other pick besides Evan Neal, like even Charles Cross, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. I want Evan Neal. I want I want a Bama boy. Give me the Bama boy.
Oh,
Give me the freaking Bama boy.
An offensive player to be taken off the board since 1991.
By the way, I think I just realized, isn't that the first Giants defensive like edge taken since LT? Or am I in the first round since LT? Am I tripping? No, I'm tripping. Yeah, JPP was the last pass rusher we took with a first-round pick.
Linebacker
is
LT.
LT.
Considered a linebacker. Yeah, he's going to be considered a linebacker.
Neal has played right tackle at Alabama. He's played.
So I was listening on the draft talk on the NFL channel here. They mentioned Evan Neal. They mentioned him. It's happening. It's happening.
I see a license plate man, a license plate guy there with the Neal jersey. Well, the tag for the jersey. Roger Goodell coming out.
Let's see.
Roger Goodell is coming out.
Listen, bro, just screaming excitement. Don't say Kayvon like you did last time.
Okay.
With the 7th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft.
The Giants are back. The Giants are back. We got Kayvon Thibodeau. We got Evan Neal. We got the best tackle in the draft. We got the best edge rusher in the draft. Oh my God. These are 2 guys that were talked about as number 1 overall picks. We got 2 players that could have been number 1 overall picks. The only 2 players I haven't talked about for a whole 365 days. Since the last draft last year in April, we were talking about these guys. We were saying, oh man, it would be crazy if we could get Evan Neal or Kayvon Thibodeau. We got Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau. Oh my God, this is a dream draft. Look how happy Evan Neal is, bro. This man is skipping up to the podium. He's happy.
Draft. Oh my God.
This is the best draft I've sit through.
Oh my God. I am so happy. I'm so happy. The reports about Charles Cross, them being that much in love with him, like over an Evan Neal, is not true. I'm so happy. Oh my God, we got the Bama boy. Ooh. So I had these 2 picks. I had the Giants taking Evan Neal and Thibodeau, but it's reversed. I had it.
Me too.
Evan
Me
Neal
too.
at 5.
Yeah.
Thibodeau at 7. So I guess we can still get credit for that, right? Oh, let's go. Let's go, Bama. We're better than Todd McShay. We can predict our Giants.
I just want to let y'all know my walls are filled with nut. So,
dude,
there's that.
My walls are filled.
Completely filled.
Dude, it's dripping.
Dripping? It was a fire hydrant. I'm talking about if there was a person in front of me, they're dead. Decapitation from the pressure of the liquid.
You ever seen that SpongeBob episode where the walls get painted just
That's
white
me.
everywhere, man?
Oh, I don't know. I have no words, bro. What analysis do I have to give other than we got two of the best players in the draft? Like, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even fathom this right now.
This is not real life, bro.
We got 2 top 10 players in this draft. Two top 5 players in this draft.
This is not real life, bro. This is not real life. Yeah.
Where are the people that wanted to trade down? Are they still wanting the trade down? Do they still want the trade down? You have Thibodeau and Evan Neal. Oh my god.
We got other people from other teams talking about how good of a draft this is. Do you realize that, bro? For the Giants? Oh,
Move over,
man.
Matt Gono. Move over, Matt Gono. Move over, Matt Parrott. My boy, Bama boy, Evan Neal is coming in.
Bro.
Look how lean this man is. This man looks like a tight end right now. He looks
Don't
like
forget his combine
end.
picture, bro. Don't forget his combine picture. Oh, I don't even care what's happening. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I could stop watching the draft right here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. I'm done.
I know, right?
I might be checked out for like the next 10 picks, bro. I might be checked out. The Falcons?
Oh.
I don't care who y'all going. Y'all Desmond Ridder to the Falcons, bro. There you go. That's my prediction.
That's right. Freaking Bailey Zapp, dude. Bailey Zapp. The pick is in for Atlanta. I want to guess that I want to say it's Garrett Wilson. It could be Jameson Williams. I heard they're really infatuated by him.
Mm-hmm.
But they have to go receiver here. They have to go receiver. They have literally one, like their number one receiver is like what Oli Zacchaeus or something like that. I forgot his name. It's some weird name. I just say Oli. Oli Zacchaeus is like their number one receiver right now. Oh my god.
We got Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau, bro. This is not real life.
This is not real life at all, bro.
The reaction video that I'm gonna make after the stream, it's literally gonna be like a minute long. Cause what else do I say, bro? Crazy. Let's see. Some people are saying Malik, is he the pick at 8? I mean, I wouldn't mind. Ian, what's up? Let's go, Big Blue. You right about that, bro. I wish I had my draft hat, bro. I ordered my draft hat and it was supposed to come today, but it got delayed one day. How funny is that? Oh man.
Oh my god. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, Commission's coming out now with the pick.
With the 8th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft.
Oh, wow.
Select Drake.
Wow.
That is a surprise.
That's a surprise for me. I heard that Drake London was liked too in the top 10 as the number one receiver.
Yeah.
Drake London was my number one receiver in the draft too. I like Drake London a lot. I'm not a big Garrett Wilson guy myself, but I like Drake London, and I'm not sure how he really fits. Maybe they want, I don't know. Maybe they want like a Mike Evans type player over there.
I don't get. I just don't get how they go wide receiver. I was not thinking wide receiver for the Falcons. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Definitely was not in my mind. Nah, man. I was thinking they'd go. Well, actually, I guess Sauce is gone, but I would have thought they would have gone corner. I would have thought they would have gone maybe Jermaine Johnson. I would have even put them as one of the teams to maybe take Jordan Davis a bit early. Wide receiver just was not in my mind for the Falcons. But hey, they take who a lot of people view as the best player there.
Number 1 or number 2 receiver, dude. They don't have anybody.
They have Kyle Pitts.
Receiver. They have to go receiver.
Kyle Pitts, 1,000-yard tight end. I know, but 1,000-yard tight end, that's a pretty cool receiving weapon. But Drake London, the first wide receiver to go off the board. Oh, I didn't even get to see our guys, Kayvon and Evan, put on the Giants hat. I guess I missed that. Shout out to Tudo for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it, bro. He says, salute. I'm training with the national team this week and getting ready for the war against New Zealand. Let's go, Giants. Good luck to Tudo. and Team Italy over there for rugby, man. I hope you guys go out there and have a good game against New Zealand. Is there some type of rugby international cup going on? I'm guessing that's pretty cool for rugby. The Rugby World Cup. That'd be pretty cool, man. Tudo, wish you all the best. And Drake London there, he's posing with the... Man, I'm telling you, I'm a little bit angry that my draft hat is delayed a day. It's just, that's hilarious, right? It was supposed to come today on draft day. Then I got a message from FedEx saying, hey, it's going to be delayed. You're going to get it the day after the draft. Thank you so much, FedEx. Well, we're seeing a little bit of highlights here from the man at USC. I don't know, man. I'm personally a bigger fan of Traylon Burks and Garrett Wilson, but you compared him, as a lot of people, a Mike Evans type of wide receiver. I guess they're looking to build up that receiving core first before they get their quarterback. Hey, salute to them. Yeah. Benny, what's up, man? How you doing? He says 2 of my favorites were walking out tonight with 2 stars. You're right. Where do we go for 36?
I love I love Drake London.
Oh, go ahead, my bad. I think there was a little bit of a delay. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just talking about Drake London, but we're talking about 36 now?
No, finish the take on Drake London. Like I said, there's a little bit of delay, and then when you finish with Drake, we'll talk about pick 36.
Oh, no, yeah, I was just saying Drake London, although he's, like, not the fastest guy there, and he's not really, like, a prototypical, like, modern-day receiver, he's definitely a little bit more old school, but he's really nimble on his feet. His route running is very underrated, and his hands, listen, this man, if his Madden rating for his hands should be like a 95 off the bat, bro. Like, this guy catches everything. So I think that's what made the Falcons fall in love with him, so.
When it comes to strong hands and big catch radius, the player that automatically comes to mind for me is D-Hop. You know, that's what I think of, like, when it comes to player with just completely sure hands. Before I get this next super chat by Tudo, I do want to say with pick 36, Benny, maybe I'm just living in the moment right now, bro, but I'm really serious when I say that because we fulfilled not only our top 2 needs in the draft, but we fulfilled the top 2 needs with 2 players that would legitimately could have gone number 1 overall. 2 players that are considered by most like the best players in the draft. When has that ever happened? Not only to the Giants, but just to any team, bro. We're one of the only teams, KB, you brought it up before, like, you know, at the beginning of the stream. How many teams have ever had 2 picks in the top 10? And then the Giants went out there and hit on both of the 2 picks in the top 10. I'm looking at pick 36, and I'm saying they can do whatever in the world they want, man. They could get Kenyon Green if he's dropping, because all the offensive linemen are dropping right now. Make no mistake. So Kenyon Green could be there at pick 36 and finish up the offensive line. They could go and get their linebacker, Leo Chanel. They can go and they can get a wide receiver, man. Christian Watson at 36. Don't be surprised if he's somebody there. We'll see what they do. And while KB is loading back up, let me get this next super chat here from Tudo. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat this time. He says, we heard it's been a sold-out game, but we're not distracted with all that. New Zealand will face bloodthirsty Lions who never backs down or refuses to lose, because I'm running the show and calling the shots. Once again, bro, I wish you all the best of luck, Tudo. You know, if there was a channel I could watch rugby on, I'll definitely would have tuned in to support you, man. But is there a mascot for the international Italian team? I don't think there's mascots. You know, if I look at like cricket, for example, another sport that has a World Cup, it's just, you know, they go by the team names. I wonder what your uniforms look like. I'll probably look that up. Once again, though, I hope you guys do come out on top. Where does Italy rank internationally against these other guys? We'll see. I don't know rugby that much, so we'll see. Oh, KB, you are frozen. He is frozen. If you can hear me, probably refresh, leave the StreamYard, and then come back in. But you're frozen, man. Linderbaum might be there at 36. I'm telling you all, every single offensive lineman is dropping, which is a complete blessing for us. So Linderbaum could be there at 36. Kenyon Green can be there at 36. Zion Johnson can be there at 36. Just ridiculous. Kyle Cruz says, do I think the Texans have a shot at Kyle Hamilton? When do the Texans pick again? Pick 13? Yeah. I don't see another team that will probably take Kyle Hamilton right now. So we'll see. See, Benz, you got to change that profile picture to now one of Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal, bro. Think about that. We have Andrew Thomas at left tackle and Evan Neal at right tackle. We have the best young edge rushing duo and the best young tackle duo, man. That's crazy. Two of the most important positions, probably the most important positions outside of quarterback. So Daniel Jones and the Daniel Jones Brigade, if he doesn't do anything this season, man, he's out of here. I hope you guys know that. He's out of here. Can you hear me, KB?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead, man. Yeah, go ahead. If you want to bounce off of that or talk about pick 36, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, pick 36, man. So pass rushers off the board, offensive linemen off the board. It's good that we got our tackle now because in the second round, there's no tackles in the second round that's worth grabbing up, So that's good. I like that. But as far as what position to attack next, they might want to try to see what they can do at corner because we talked about this before. The possibility of the Giants not getting Ahmad Gardner means they need to go ahead and try to get a corner soon because James Bradbury is going to be out of here soon. We don't know. We don't even know if there's going to be a trade with James Bradbury soon. We don't know that either. But a guy that may slip into the second round, maybe a Kyer Elam, maybe a Roger McCreary, guys like that. So I'm going to assume that we attack corner, even though the offense is kind of the big thing we need to focus on in this offseason. I feel like cornerback may be the best fit in the second round, or if they if they really like a George Pickens or something like that, So
wait, hold up.
Here comes the Seahawks with their pick.
The NFL, that's hilarious. The NFL channel stream just went private. What in the world? Let me see.
Went private. Well, can I announce the pick then for the Seahawks?
Yeah.
It's Charles Cross.
I was gonna guess. I was probably gonna say they could go. We completely forgot the Seahawks also need tackle. Yeah, Charles Cross.
Yeah, Charles Cross has been a guy I had mocked to the Seahawks since the Seahawks went up to the ninth overall. It was just a match made in heaven, man. They need to learn from their mistakes with Russell Wilson, and they missed with Russell Wilson because he wanted some offensive line help, and if they plan to get another franchise quarterback in there soon, they need to get some protection for the next franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, you said it best, man. Russell Wilson literally left the Seattle Seahawks, demanded out of there because they had like banana skins operating as offensive line. That man was getting hit consistently. He was getting injured. It was just not a good or safe situation for him. And he's one of the best people in the NFL at avoiding sacks. He's a great mobile quarterback, a great guy that knows how to maneuver the pocket, and yet still Seattle could not protect him. So they get the best pass protector. We were talking about this in the weeks leading up to the draft, and I was mentioning it earlier with the chat. Charles Cross is the best pass protector in the draft. And now there we see the three tackles are off the board. Top two edges are off the board. I don't think the Giants are going to trade back up into the first round. I think they're done. It would be amazing if they do. I don't know who in the world we trade back up for, but like I said, I'm just so happy with the two players we got. It's just going to be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out. Notice no quarterbacks gone yet. No quarterbacks have gone yet, and Desmond Ridder has actually made the trip down to Las Vegas. He's in the green room, so that's going to be kind of embarrassing if he waits there for the entire first round and his name is not called.
That's weird.
Because I want to say he's the only player, maybe Malik Willis also, but I think those two are the only quarterbacks that actually made the trip down. Matt Corral went down as well. I don't know why they went down. I don't think we talked about how much of a weak quarterback class this is. I don't know how many of these guys are gonna go. Yo, shout out to Ash, man. He's in here. He said I fell to my knees. Bro, I feel you. He said God sent Joe Shane down from the heavens to deliver us from evil. Do you hear me? Bro, if that is true, I would say that they made the draft just come to him. As a first-year GM, do you understand how lucky you got to be to have those two players fall in your lap at pick 5 and 7 respectively? Yep. And don't forget to give credit to Brian Daboll too. Now, a lot of people were telling me when I was saying we should go Kayvon or we should go edge rusher over cornerbacks, they kept bringing up Don Wink Martindale's scheme, how it prefers corners. But you got to understand, once you get a guy that could get to the quarterback consistently and be an absolute terror on the defensive side, scheme doesn't matter. You got to pick him up. Absolutely got to pick him up.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man.
By the way, Ash, I don't know about KB, but my walls have a new coat of paint from those 2 picks. So yeah.
Oh yeah, they're painted. They're painted all right.
They're painted
They
several
are
layers.
painted.
Several layers.
Pearly white. Dude, pearly white. Okay? That's that shine. It's got that
What's
shine.
the consistency, bro?
It's dried up already, man. It's
Oh no, okay.
That's consistency. Yeah, it's dried up already, man.
I didn't need to hear that, but okay. You could have just said no comment. Could have just said no comment on that one.
You asked me what's the consistency, man.
Nah, I didn't expect that answer. So who the Jets going here? Well, they passed on a tackle. They passed on an edge. They could go Jermaine Johnson, the Jets. They could go Garrett Wilson. Those are the 2 guys that are coming to mind right now. Yeah, I'm thinking either Jermaine or Garrett, but I don't know who.
Because if you think about it, what's more of a position they can attack in the second round that they would be okay missing on in the first? Probably wide receiver, right? You got a lot of guys, George Pickens, Alec Pierce, Sky Moore, a bunch of receivers that can go in the second round. But as far as edge rushers go, there's a little bit of a drop-off there. Jermaine Johnson is actually a really good prospect, in my opinion. I know he's one of those raw guys as well. Similarly enough to like Trayvon Walker, who rose after the Senior Bowl. But I think he's a lot better than picking like an Ibiketti. Ibiketti's good, but I would take Jermaine Johnson all day over Ibiketti. And on top of that, there's not a lot of 4-3 pass rushers in the second round. All these guys are like 3-4 guys. You know, they're all like linebackers, outside linebackers. Jermaine Johnson fits that Robert Saleh 4-3 defense, and with the Jets. So I think Jermaine Johnson is the pick here.
The pick is in for the Jets, and let me get this Tudo super chat. Thank you so much, bro. He says the Giants have drafted the best defense so far. Well, he says best D. I'm assuming he means defense, unless that was a typo and just he meant to say best overall. But most importantly, they could utilize them to get the most out of them. That's the key. Otherwise, forget about it. Listen, we spoke about it to death already.
Did you see the pick?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson. Oh yeah, I see it there. Why didn't they announce it on the stage? It's like I'm still seeing the ESPN board. I'm not seeing Roger Goodell announcing it or anything like that. That's kind of weird.
It showed it for me. It showed Goodell showing it for me, but look how Garrett Wilson is the most awkward walker. I think he's nervous. But
maybe he didn't want to go to the Jets, bro.
Yeah, he's upset.
Hey, look, our rivals are on the clock now, the Commanders.
Yeah, my take was completely wrong on the Jermaine Johnson pick, but Garrett Wilson's a good pick too. A lot of people had Garrett Wilson going to the Jets. I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe in my latest mock I did 2. But this draft hasn't really gone too unpredictable besides the Texans pick.
No, I was gonna say the Texans pick completely caught me off guard. I did not expect Derek Stingley to go number 3 overall, and maybe the Jets pick. I don't know. I wasn't expecting Sauce. You know, the Floyd put in the chat that people in the chat that Jay Glazer reported not too long ago that Sauce was probably going to go to the Jets. So there's that. But other than that, yeah, no, it's been going pretty smoothly. Garrett Wilson, of course.
There's no trades in the top 10.
Yeah, no trades so far. I think most teams are going to stick where they are. We saw a lot of trades before the draft in March. March was where all the trades went down, whether it was player trades or draft trades. I'd be very surprised if we see one tonight, except, of course, if the Giants package 36 and James Bradbury to move up to the Chiefs pick, but we'll see that when we get there. Now, with the Washington Commanders on the clock, I'm actually kind of at a loss of where they should go. I don't know, man. Where do you think they go?
Man, they could go another receiver here. Oh, they trade the pick.
Wow, as soon as we
traded to the Saints.
As soon as I say I don't see a trade happening, the Saints say take that back and they trade up with the Washington Commanders. They got to be trading up for a quarterback, right? Are we seeing Malik Willis? Why else would you trade up? It has to be for Malik Willis, right?
It might not be. Remember, the Saints are a team that they like to trade for players that are non-quarterbacks. They did the same thing with Marcus Davenport a couple of years ago. They traded a boatload for Marcus Davenport a couple of years ago. But I think, when they made that trade with Philly to get those 2 picks, I honestly think they were trying to go after a quarterback here. So they could. I mean, there's no player that they would trade up for that's not a quarterback. So I'm thinking they're going Malik Willis here.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I want to say it's Malik as well. I didn't get a chance to actually see Evan Neal put on the Giants hat, so I'm looking at the replay on Giants Twitter right now. That man looks so happy to be drafted to New York. I know him and Andrew Thomas are just going to be a great duo. I can't wait for Aziz to get in the shop with Kayvon, because remember, Aziz got big, bro. Remember how big he got when we saw those pictures of him next to Andrew Thomas? Yeah. He looked like he was dwarfing Andrew Thomas, bro. That man was spending all his time in the gym.
Oh, man. So that's interesting. You know what's funny? We just talked about how there was no trades in the top 10, and now there was a trade outside the top 10. That's crazy. Why am I lagging out, man? Jesus.
Can you pass me a bottle of water, please? The Saints pick isn't in yet, bro. I thought, if they traded up, they knew who they wanted immediately. I'm still going Malik Willis, but
exactly right.
It still doesn't say that the pick isn't yet.
They trade up. They're like, okay, what are we doing now? We got the trade. What are we doing now?
The Saints get the 11th overall pick, and the Commanders get 13th overall. The Saints were only 2 behind. A 2022 second. Oh, so that's this year. They get 13th overall, a second and a third round. That's a lot. That's a lot to move up 2 spots, in my opinion. You got a first, second, and third, bro. All in 1 year. All in 1 year. A first, second, and third. Yeah. They get their second and third round. The Saints better trade up for Malik Willis, because that means they don't have a pick until the 4th round after this.
It's got to be a quarterback.
It's got to be.
Teams always overpay in draft for a quarterback. So,
shout out to Tudo for $5 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. He says the Giants have done their diligence good as far as the pick so far. The rest is up to the coaches for the right schemes, proper training, and perfect execution to win. I couldn't have said it better myself. Am I too high on the Giants right now because we got 2 players that we wanted to say that I have confidence in the coaches, KB? Or how do you feel about the coaches to get the best out of Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau?
I have confidence in this regime, man. As far as as far as Brian Daboll goes, he found his way to actually making a really him along with the GM over there and Joe Shane over there. They actually had a decent offensive line with the Buffalo Bills. I feel like they're going to scheme with their offense to help their offensive line and help Daniel Jones stay upright. And then Wink, I'm sure Wink Martindale is extremely excited that, Kayvon Thibodeau is now in the Giants building. So I have the utmost confidence in these coordinators, man, and these coaches and the GM of organizing this team together, man. It was so much more than the previous regime. So, nothing but up from here, man. Nothing but up.
Also, I want to say in terms of coaches and schemes and regimes and whatnot, people, do not forget who our current defensive line / edge rushing coach is. Our coach just came from the Minnesota Vikings, regarded as one of the best edge rushing defensive line coaches in the NFL. He made Danielle Hunter who Danielle Hunter is, because he was hired in 2014 and Hunter got there in 2015, and Danielle Hunter is quietly one of the best edge rushers in the NFL. Imagine what he can do.
Who are you talking about?
With Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau, our defensive line / edge rushing coach from Minnesota.
Oh, gotcha. All right, they're going to come out with this pick or what? And that was good for the Commanders, too, to move down, because they really didn't have a position to really attack immediately, right? So, as far as the guys that were available, they can go receiver like a Chris Olave or something like that. They could do that, but he may be available at 16.
The pick is in for the Saints finally.
Hamilton may drop to around that range.
There was a
Yeah.
Kyle Cruz, I believe, a Texans fan in here. He was asking me if I think that Kyle Hamilton can make it to his Texans at 13. I believe so. So yeah.
Yeah. And I think he will be. I have Kyle Hamilton going to 13 in Houston. So
Oh, the Saints have 2 first-round picks. They do, don't they? Okay. Cool. I still think
yeah,
it's
they have I think 18 or 19.
I still think that it's a complete steal for the Commanders because when they popped it up on the ESPN stream here, they got a first, second, and third round pick this year, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can we just call them the
Why
commies?
is Austin
Oh, no.
Eckler out there?
I don't know.
Huh?
Can we just call them the commies? The Washington commies?
Did we call them? I think we could call them commies.
Let's call them the commies. Because they should have gone with Red Wolves, but they didn't. I'm not even a Washington fan, and I wanted them to go with Red Wolves so badly. Thought it would have been really cool. Damn, bro. Everybody on this ESPN panel just got MacBook after MacBook after MacBook. I thought they had to cover up the Apple logo. Apparently not. And this Saints pick, for a team that traded up, bro, they're taking way too long to make this pick.
What does that Austin Eckler have to do with this?
Is Austin Eckler on the Saints? Did he move away from the Chargers? Isn't he still with the Chargers? What's happening? This is taking so long. I'm sorry. To me, this just makes the Saints look
I don't
unprepared,
care
bro.
about this.
They got us all waiting this long for what? So as KB, I'm guessing refreshes, I'm getting 2 people in the chat telling me that the Lions traded up for a quarterback? How do you know it's a quarterback, but they traded up to the 12th pick? So I'll see what the compensation and stuff is. They traded up to 12 Minnesota. We shall see.
That's fair. All right, so the Saints pick is in, and Roger Goodell's just having some fun. The chimes have gone. Great googly moogly. Thank you so much.
I'm excited.
Okay, this ESPN draft stream is not showing Roger Goodell anymore.
Angry? What are we gonna feel?
This is crazy.
It's just what we all expected.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Well, not to spoil it.
Chris Olave goes to the Saints. They traded up for a wide receiver. Now, Olave is regarded as, one of the best by some people at that position in this draft, but to trade a first, second, and third round pick for one, that's much. That's a lot. Maybe they're thinking Michael Thomas isn't happy, he's not coming back, or they really, really want to get, Michael Thomas some help. I'm not sure what the thing is here. But yeah, now I'm seeing that Minnesota traded their pick to the Lions. Are the Lions trading back up for a quarterback is what people were saying. Are they going to go Malik Willis? We don't know. We're about to find out. Tune in next week to Dragon Ball Z. I'm still kind of surprised that the NFL channel... Marjorie, are you still in here, Marjorie? The NFL channel just took down their stream like that. That made no sense to me. They had it for like the first 5 picks, and then after that, it was gone. The Lions pick is in. That was very, very quick. Marjorie, is the NFL stream back up, or did they actually just take it down for no reason? But KB is back in there. Okay, I just saw. Yeah, he's back in. So you saw the Lions traded up, right?
Yeah, I saw the line straight up, and I saw Chris Olave be taken. What the hell?
I was just saying, I'm like, the Saints traded a first, second, and third round pick to take a wide receiver, bro. And the Lions pick is already in. They're way more prepared than the Saints, it seems. I got to see their compensation. But I don't know, man. I'm going to keep saying quarterback because, like, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
So, hold on. Minnesota went all the way down to 32.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that the Lions' other pick was 32. That's what I'm saying. I have to see what the compensation is. It hasn't popped up yet.
Well, it has to be. They can't take anybody else's picks. And the Lions' next pick is 32. The Lions got to be going Malik Willis here. They went high. They went far up, dude. Far up.
I still haven't seen any compensation. Did anybody see the compensation? I didn't see what the trade details are.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the trade details are.
Okay, so the trade details here are the Vikings trade pick 12 and 46, which is their second round pick. And the Lions traded 32 and 34 and 36. I mean, 66. So 2 seconds and a third for a first and a second. Okay, I guess Vikings, like, do you guys have a plan? I don't know if that's, you get more ammo, but I guess they really didn't like anybody here, man, to go all the way down to 32. That's a really big drop off. Yeah, Marjorie, the ESPN YouTube coverage sucks. I have it on mute.
That's a really...
Go ahead. I know we're on a delay.
That was really far back.
Mm-hmm.
That's really far back for them.
Hilltop Mock says the Vikings got robbed. Man, this ESPN coverage is trash. Let me see if I could find like a bootleg stream.
Yeah, they're interviewing Chris Olave right now. Man, I really wish the draft was quicker, man. Jesus. Wait, do you see that?
See
13.
What?
Do you
What
see
about
that?
13? What about 13? What? Oh, he's frozen. Oh, the Eagles trade up for the 13th pick?
Trade up to 13?
We got 3 trades in a row.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Houston trades back. Oh, they're going. Philly's definitely going like Jordan Davis here, but not the Lions. Philly. But let's see. What?
What?
Wait. What?
I missed it. I looked away because I was trying to find trade details on the Philly trade. What happened? Two teams trade up
traded
for a
all the
wide
way
receiver?
up for Jameson Williams.
Bro, the Saints traded
He's
up.
not even gonna play.
The Saints traded up for Chris Olave. The Lions traded up for Jameson Williams. Watch the Eagles just traded up for who's the receiver left? Traylon Burks. Like 2 trades for a wide receiver?
I don't know, Traylon Burks. No, I think they leapfrogged. I think they may have leapfrogged Baltimore to try to get like a defensive tackle because Baltimore needs a D tackle. So they're probably like leapfrogging just to get like Devontae Wyatt or a Jordan Willis, Jordan, whatever name is Jordan Davis. They got to be going after Jordan Davis here.
You know what? I shouldn't be surprised that teams are trading up for wide receivers because KB, what's been my agenda for the past couple of weeks, especially people that have been watching the channel and streams. I've been saying the wide receiver position is at a complete premium right now. People are overpaying for them. Just get them in the draft. Every single year, there's a good wide receiver group, and that's what teams are doing. They're just getting their wide receivers in the draft. The Eagles pick is in, and I think I found a thing that told us the
do you
Eagles
think-
compensation. What's up?
Do you think the Eagles traded to 13 to try to get Jameson Williams and the Lions just sniped them?
That would be hilarious. I doubt it, because their pick is already in, so like they already knew who they wanted.
I know. Well, I know. But remember, I don't know. It could happen.
By the way, here's the compensation.
Trade up for,
the Eagles traded pick number 15, 124, 162, and 166 to move up 2 spots. So that's a good trade because every single one of those are like late round picks. So that's good.
Yeah, that's definitely for like Jordan Davis or something. That's definitely for like Jordan Davis. It's got to be for like a D tackle.
Okay, somebody in the chat just said he's not gonna spoil, but it's a bad pick, so that's good for us, bro. That's good for us.
Yo, if it's like Kyle Hamilton or something, bro, I will die.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. They said it's not a bad pick. I misread that.
Oh,
Okay. So if it's not a bad pick, I'm probably gonna stick with you and say Jordan Davis because the Baltimore thing that you brought up. Either Jordan or Devontae.
I'm gonna say Jordan Davis here, and honestly, man, that would be crazy if they get Jordan Davis in there, man.
Who cares, bro? We have Aziz and Kayvon and Andrew and Evan Neal.
And Evan Neal, right? Evan Neal gonna handle the business.
And we got the right guard from Indianapolis, and we're about to get Kenyon. I'm booking it. Kenyon Green at 36, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's not even mentioned in a lot of these drafts. Wow. Man, why can't day 2 be on the same day? Day 1 and day 2, same day. Round 1 and round 2 on day 1. Day 2, 3 and 4. Day 3, 5, 6, 7. That's what you should do.
Either Kenyon Green or Tyler Linderbaum, bro. With the way that all the offensive linemen have been slipping. Hey, look at Aziz, bro. Aziz just tweeted out. He says, "Welcome to the Big Apple. Time to hunt, Kayvon." Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Think about it. We got Aziz Ojulari, who set the rookie single-season sack record for the Giants, franchise sack record for the Giants as a rookie, 8 sacks. We're bringing Kayvon in now. He may break the record.
He might break that, bro. He might break that.
Oh my God. And just to have Aziz there, oh my Lord. This is going to be great. Well, okay, hold on. Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Aziz Ojulari. We went from one of the worst defensive lines to oh my God. Oh my God. I think I'm going to bust.
Oh my God.
I really want to say this is Jordan Davis.
Bro.
Maybe Jermaine Johnson? It can't be. Maybe a corner. Maybe like a McDuffie. I don't know. Because Baltimore really had kind of the same needs as Philly right now. They need interior D-line. They need corners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them could take Kyle Hamilton, but it's not really recommended. But we saw this coming. We saw Kyle Hamilton falling out of the top 10, falling out of the top picks of the draft, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very possible. Yo, how long are they going to be on the how are people saying great pick when I have no idea? It's taking forever. This is live TV, bro.
Yeah, this is taking a while, man. Marco Polo says, what happened to Kyle Hamilton? Well, KB just explained it, if you could restate it real quick, but the safety position is not one that's really taken that high, man. Literally only one player comes to mind, and it's Jamal Adams. Safety doesn't impact the game like that. That's why it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing as what I was saying with Tyler Linderbaum, where the center position just isn't valued that much. Like, Linderbaum is going to be a late first, probably early second type of player in terms of where he's going to go.
I really think he's going to fall out the first, man. I honestly think Linderbaum's going to fall out the first. You know, back to Kyle Hamilton, yeah, it's just not a highly regarded position. Like, because even the best of the best safeties, right? Even the best of the best safeties, you can be the best at your position, but how much do you really impact the game? You know, as a safety, yeah, sure, teams can't throw on you deep if you're a great free safety, and maybe teams can't run on you as well if you're a great box safety, but there's so much other ways to expose your defense if you just have a good safety. So when you look at that and the positional importance of the safety position, it doesn't even come close to a cornerback. It doesn't even come close to an edge rusher. You know, and then especially offensive line, like there's so many other positions that people would take over safety. It's just hard. It's hard to really pick one over other positional value. Like, okay, Kyle Hamilton is one of the best players in this draft. I've been saying that since day one. But a guy like Evan Neal, Ahmad Gardner, Jameson Williams, even a guy who was hurt, it's way more important to have those guys on your team than opposed to to a safety.
I can't wait to see what Kayvon Thibodeau says to the media or like tweets out for the Giants, because when you looked at his reaction when he was drafted here, and you look at how he interacted with Sam Prince, the Make-A-Wish kid, he just has so much energy, bro. I'm so excited for the energy that he's gonna bring. I really am.
Yeah.
So is the pick still not announced, bro? Like, the Eagles pick has been in for so long right now. I'm pretty sure if I was like to check all of my notifications from my sports update, that guy probably has like up to pick 16 or something by now, because the Eagles pick has been here for a minute.
Yo, this pick has been in like 2 picks ago, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, they're taking so long, man.
And they got like a bunch of high school players over there. Come on, bro. I don't want to. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay,
that's
they
cool.
took Jordan Davis, bro.
They did?
It popped up on my ESPN thing.
We're killing this draft so far, as like predicting the picks spontaneously right now.
You probably, but I've been wrong on a good amount so far. All right, okay. Can we move to Baltimore now, bro? Like, yo.
I'm pretty sure Baltimore's pick is already in, dude. There's no. Oh man. I'm pretty sure
So
the timer went out for Baltimore.
If Baltimore doesn't go Devontae Wyatt, maybe this is where Kyle Hamilton goes. Who is their safety group right now for Baltimore?
I don't think it's that bad. I would probably take McDuffie over.
But who is their safety group? Can you name me them?
No, but I haven't been able to name. I think Chuck Clark, who's not bad, but I'm not too familiar with him. I hear he's good.
Kyle Hamilton, I'd definitely take over Chuck Clark. Who's their other safety?
Chuck Clark and another one.
This might be where he goes if they don't go Devontae Wyatt, right? Another thing as well is they could also go wide receiver if they want to maybe reach on, another one of these wide receivers in here. They could go.
What do you think? I mean, I don't think they would go high for like Traylon Burks. Maybe they'll think of a trade down if they go Traylon Burks.
Yo, this is taking so long.
The 15th one. Yeah, Ravens pick is already in. So yeah, that's I knew the Ravens clock was already out. Because once the pick is in for the Eagles, Baltimore's on the clock. So their pick. I'm
gonna say Devontae Wyatt or Kyle Hamilton or a wide receiver. What are you saying?
I'm gonna say. Man, Wyatt is a good pick here too, man. I'm going to say Wyatt, Hamilton, or McDuffie.
Okay. Cool.
That's what I'll say.
Ligma, bro, the Twitter app, I don't know how. Usually the Twitter is faster because it's dudes that are like there live, but I don't think like Ari, my sports update guy, is there live. I don't know how he's getting it so quickly though. That's something else. And this is very
They got
true,
stories,
Marjorie.
man.
They're always milking the TV commercials. Me and KB said this when we were covering the 2020 and 2021 draft. Both of them were kind of COVID-ish drafts. They were super long for no good reason. They
They're
were
trying to
way
make up
too
their
long.
revenue.
Yeah,
They're
it
trying to
was
make up
like
their revenue.
3 to 4 hours long, right? There's no reason the draft should be that long. We're already 2 hours in, and we're only at pick 14. Like, it is what it is. Shout out to Authentic,
me
bro.
now.
I could
Help
not
me.
say it better myself. Authentic said we knocked that out of the park tonight, bro. I tweeted out Authentic, and let me know if you agree with this. I said we got the only 2 players that were talked about for a whole year since last year's draft. After last year's draft ended, we were talking about Evan Neal as a right tackle. We were talking about Kayvon Thibodeau as the number 1 edge. And we were talking about it would be great if we could get one of them. We got both of them. Both of them.
Yep.
Micah Parsons and Rashawn Slater, who? Replace them immediately. Replace them immediately.
And I'm so glad that we mentioned that, and it comes full circle, man. To replace, a lot of people were mad about the Kadarius Toney pick at the time. We weren't mad about it at all. We were shocked.
Mhm.
We weren't mad about it. But in hindsight, yeah, we missed out on 2 All-Pro players. But these two could be All-Pro one day themselves.
I think these 2 guys are going to be All-Pro in their career. You got to remember, not only were they talked about for the whole year, KB, but they were both 2 of the only players that have been talked about at the number 1 overall pick, like consistently throughout the draft process. Do you realize that? Yo, think about that, guys. We have 2 guys, and Fennick just said it. They could have been number 1 and number 2 in the draft, straight up, in terms of selections, and we got them at 5 and 7.
Dude, they were 1 and 2 in the draft, in the early draft process.
Yep.
It was like Evan Neal number 1, Kayvon Thibodeau number 2, Aiden Hutchinson wherever, So
Bro,
there
Aziz
was a
and
point in time
Tibbs.
where Aiden Hutchinson wasn't the best guy. Yeah.
Yep. Aziz and Tibbs, the best young edge rushing duo, in my opinion. Maybe I'm too early in saying that. And Thomas and Neal, the best young tackle duo. Maybe I'm too early in saying that, but I'm very high on these guys right now. And like I said to the chat in KB earlier, bro, do not forget who our current defensive line / edge rushing coach is, that position coach. We have a guy from the Minnesota Vikings who Minnesota was very sad to let go of. And in particular, Daniil Hunter was very sad to let go of, because that guy, our position coach, made Daniil Hunter into who he is. Imagine what he could do with Azeez Ojulari, who's coming off 8 sacks, 27 pressures in his rookie season. Imagine what he could do with Kayvon Thibodeau, who could probably break that rookie sack record, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Ridiculous.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. Yeah, like you mentioned, Evan Neal was my number 1 tackle on my board. Number 1 tackle, and Kayvon Thibodeau was my number 2 edge defender. So, I mean, just having the 1 and 2 and, the top, at least the best player in each position, some people have Kayvon Thibodeau as their number 1 edge rusher in the draft, So to them, they got the 2 best players in each position in 1 draft. Like, that's insane, dude. It's unheard of.
I was about to say, that's unheard of, man.
Like we talked about Aziz last year, right? Like, we got Aziz at pick 50 last year. He was my number 1 edge rusher in the draft last year, but we got him at pick 50. All right, it was a weak edge rushing class last year. This year, it's a pretty strong edge rushing class.
It's a very strong edge rushing class.
Yeah, and we got Kayvon. We got 2 guys who their positions are very strong in this draft, right? Offensive tackle is pretty front heavy in this draft with those top 3 guys, maybe 4 with Penning, right? And then edge rushers, obviously, there's a ton of them that can go in the first round. So, man, just to have them both there makes me really, really grateful that Joe Schoen did not trade down and take the bait and try to acquire picks. I really love the fact that they stuck to their guns. They got pick 5 and pick 7. That was the last gift that Dave Gettleman gave us, was Evan Neal, pretty much. So, yeah, thankful for that. But the Ravens are on the clock. Yeah, the pick is in. Hold on.
So, they're on the clock. My final prediction for the Ravens was either Kyle Hamilton, Devontae Wyatt, or wide receiver.
Correct.
Who is
You're
it?
correct, my friend.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, I was saying, man, this could be where he was gonna go.
There you go.
So we'll see.
You said you weren't hitting picks, and there you go, hitting picks.
I only hit a couple. But it's like the on the move thing. As certain moves are happening, I gotta start thinking. I'm like, okay, this is where the Ravens could go. But when I asked you, can you name other than Chuck Clark who's in the safety room? I'm like, it might be Hamilton here, bro.
Yeah. Definitely.
Manny is right. They just signed Marcus Williams, didn't they? So maybe
from the
Kyle
Saints, right?
maybe Kyle Hamilton is coming in to replace Chuck Clark. We'll see. We'll see.
Possibly, maybe. I
I
don't know.
completely
Baltimore
forgot.
loves safeties.
Yeah,
Baltimore loves safeties.
they do.
Even with Wink, without Wink there, they do love safeties over there. So 6'4",
And
220,
Ramondre.
man. Everybody points to that FSU clip, man. That FSU clip is golden, dude.
Yeah. Don't
That
forget, Kyle
interception.
Hamilton, talent-wise, might be the most talented guy in this draft. Let's not underestimate that.
Yep. I know Bengal, that the Giants YouTuber, the Madden YouTuber, he's not really that high too much on Kyle Hamilton, but I mean he just sees him as
Wait,
a box
breaking
safety,
news,
but
bro. Breaking news. Edward Chan just posted in the chat per Ian Rappaport. Marquise Hollywood Brown from the Ravens was just traded to Arizona. What? Does this mean
for a first rounder?
Yeah, I was about to ask Edward. If it was for the first rounder, then they're drafting his replacement, right? There's no way. Because there's no way, bro. There's just no way. Let me look at this on Twitter. Yes, the Cardinals are trading pick 23 for Marquise Brown and pick 100. I think that's a bad trade for the Cardinals. They're kind of
terrible trade for
they're
the
kind of
Cardinals.
stacked at wide receiver. And I don't know
Why
if
did they do
Hollywood
that?
Brown. I don't know if Hollywood Brown is worth the first round pick, bro. I don't know about that.
They didn't want to get a guard or like a Karlaftis, like an edge rusher or something. They got Marquise Brown.
But here's the thing.
What does that? Hey, what does that tell you there?
No,
what
here's
does
the
that tell you
thing.
there? Because they're going receiver.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Ravens are probably gonna get his replacement right now. But I'm reading this tweet. And Kyler Murray probably had a hand in this because Kyler played with Brown in college. Don't forget that.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. Very
So
true.
if they're going wide
guess that
receiver
makes
here,
sense.
if they're going wide receiver here, I'm guessing Traylon Burks. Are they the team that reaches on Jahan Dotson? Or are they the team that reaches on Christian Watson? I don't know. We'll see. And the Texans pick is in, by the way.
Traylon Burks would fit Baltimore very well, just that burner, right? Downfield burner. My only thing is that be careful with Green Bay. I'm hearing that they like Traylon Burks a lot, and they're at 22. They're at the pick ahead.
KB.
So they might screw themselves there.
Yo, Gio, maybe I'm getting too excited, but because these trades don't really make that much sense to me and players are going for more than what they're worth, can James Bradbury go for like a pick?
A second?
Please? Like, come on now, man. Come on.
Man, it's the draft. Anything could happen, man. You know this.
Shout out to Isaiah for the $10 super chat. He says, bro, Tibbs and Neal fell from heaven and landed in New York. G, man, let's get it. I'm telling you, God came down from the heavens and blessed the 2022 NFL draft in the New York Giants. Do you have another explanation, bro? Is it confirmed?
Man.
Is it confirmed that God is a Giants fan? Is he like giving back to us?
Oh yeah.
Is he giving back to us, bro?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. We were the chosen ones. Here's Houston. Oh, we didn't even guess who it's gonna be. Oh,
I don't know. I don't even know, bro.
I'm gonna say a corner. Oh no, not corner. They just drafted a corner. Oh wow.
Oh no!
Okay.
Kenyon Green. I'm kind of sad,
okay,
but not
confirmed.
really. He was supposed to go around here. He was supposed to go around here.
Yeah, it's confirmed. NFL teams had Kenyon Green a lot higher than the media did.
I mean, bro, it's confirmed that everything that came out about Kayvon is just pure smoke because he still went top 5. Or
right.
if it,
and
yo,
also,
conspiracy theory, KB, real quick, conspiracy theory. Joe Shane started all that talk about Kayvon, so he drops number 5.
Here's the thing. I find no coincidence that the Giants, the whole talk about Kayvon Thibodeau and his character, I find no coincidence that the Giants, were a part of that conversation. I find no coincidence in that whatsoever. And the fact that they chose him anyway, of course, a couple of days later, the reports came out that, the Giants actually don't care about character concerns or whatever the case is. But, they definitely started that.
So the Washington pick. Go ahead.
No, I feel like just like how I feel like Miami had a hand in Laramie Tunsil falling, but that year.
By the way, Isaiah, I want to say I really do appreciate that super chat, bro. Thank you for the support. By the way, the Washington pick is in, and with Washington, I'm thinking wide receiver. However, all the top wide receiver not named Traylon Burks went. So Traylon Burks, or like I was saying for Baltimore, Are they the ones that reach on Jahan Dotson? Are they the ones that reach on Christian Watson here with the Commanders?
They shouldn't,
So we'll
man.
see.
They really shouldn't.
Other than that, do they take
how's their
a Trevor Penning?
linebacking core?
I was gonna say Trevor Penning. Do they take a Trevor Penning, a linebacker? Linebacker, I don't know, maybe Devin Lloyd.
That's what I'm thinking. But they got Jamin Davis last year.
They did. You're right. They did. Forgot about that, man.
Man, I'm really confused at where like just like that the 11th pick, you know, they could have won any. Well, they really didn't have a specific need they needed to address that quickly. If I'm the Commanders, I may want to trade down again. Maybe call me crazy, but I mean, if you reach for a wide receiver here, why? If you go linebacker here, why? You could still trade down and get a linebacker. Like, you got to go after something that may not be there if you trade down, right? So, man.
So we'll see.
How's their corner position looking? I don't think they need corner.
No, remember they signed corner and stuff last year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say wide receiver with the 3 guys I listed: Burks, Dotson, or Watson, or tackle. Trevor Penning is in play, in my opinion. And I'm trying to think. Their inside O-line is pretty good, from what I recall. Defensively, obviously, they have a great defensive line. Like I said, their corner, they stacked up on last year.
This might be Devontae Wyatt. I believe they not let go of Deron Payne, but something happened with Deron Payne.
Oh, no, they gave him, it was either the 5th-year option or an extension, one out of the two. Like, he's still there. It was a form of an extension.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. Are the Giants, do the Giants have the best pass rush in the NFC East, RCDNY? I wouldn't say that, but I'm sticking by my guns and saying they have the best young pass rushing duo in the league.
Yeah, it's definitely between them and the Eagles. I know a lot of people want to say Cowboys, but
No,
I mean,
not
besides
Cowboys,
Michael Parsons, besides
Michael Parsons was their entire pass rush last year.
Yeah, like even Tank Lawrence, I don't think anybody's really scared of Tank Lawrence anymore. So, what's up, Cookie Monster? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to pay
I'm Cookie
attention to the
Monster.
chat too. Yeah. My bad, guys. It's just I got 3 screens in front of me. I got my TV screen, computer screen, and my phone screen. So I'm trying to keep up.
Well, with the
here,
phone
guys.
screen, you don't even need to really look into it, right? As long as the camera's on you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to look at you and talk to you, and eye contact. You know what I mean? Trying to maintain that eye contact. Trying to maintain that eye contact.
While painting your walls? Pause. Question mark?
Well, I can't paint my wall solo. Care to join?
Yo, I want that stricken from the record, bro.
Listen, your Twitter should be stricken from the record. Your Twitter account should be stricken from the record.
I'm gonna pretend that I didn't hear that, bro.
Call Elon Musk right now.
Elon would agree with everything that I say on Twitter, bro. You're just a hater. And so is everybody else with the clarity tweet that I made. That was pure facts and everybody knows it.
Yo, that tweet had me freaking rolling,
but
bro.
It's facts.
That man,
facts.
It was the most outlandish, no, he went so overboard with that one. Oh my god.
Are you telling me it's not facts, bro?
Oh my god.
Yes or no, is the tweet facts? Is the tweet facts, Gio? Yes or no? Just simple yes or no.
It had nothing to do with that. But I mean, if you need some clarity in life, you need to calm down and you don't have alcohol next to you. I mean, that is an easy way to calm down, get some clarity.
You know
what I'm saying? I will side with. Listen, a lot of people are hating you on this, but they're just the same people that don't want to admit it, okay?
Exactly.
When you can't sleep, what do? Okay? When you can't sleep, your head got too many thoughts in it.
Well, another Schefter tweet there, Edward. Let's see what it is, because Edward is coming in hot with these blazing Adam Schefter tweets and breaking news. Let's see. Can you tell me what it is? Instead of just
Why did Edward Chan say AJ Brown? Oh, here's Commanders right now. Oh, what?
Who'd they go?
Oh my god, you were right. They reached for a receiver, Jahan Dotson.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Jahan Dotson.
Oh,
another player that's been getting. I like that pick. Because the Commanders reached on somebody.
As a football fan, No,
What?
but literally,
AJ Brown traded to the Eagles? What?
with Devontae Smith.
What? Nah. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith on the same team, bro?
Freaking Philly 500 was right. Freaking Philly 500. Oh, I love Philly 500, but he is so delusional with the wide receiver position, and he was right about this one. No freaking way. I'm going to cry. I'm going to freaking cry.
Nah, we must keep James Bradbury. Backload his contract,
Bro,
extend him. I don't care, bro. We're keeping James Bradbury.
AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Bro, we got to keep James Bradbury. No, we have to keep James Bradbury, bro. Because we're not... who are we drafting to replace him? AJ Brown and Devontae Smith on the same team? Listen, extend the man, backload the contract, whatever you got to do, Joe Shane, but keep James Bradbury. We need that, man. How are we defending against those guys in the past game? AJ Brown, in my opinion, was actually no second best. I was gonna say best because Justin Jefferson exists, but he's the second best receiver out of that 2019 class. He's paired up with Devontae Smith, the second best receiver out of like last year's class. We need to keep James Bradbury. Figure out the contract details because listen, we didn't get Sauce, and I'm perfectly happy with that. But I don't think a Trent McDuffie is about to come in here. Or Andrew Booth out of Clemson is going to come in here and take care of those dudes, bro.
The Charger selection is coming off right now. Oh, what are we guessing here? What are we guessing? I'm getting Trevor Penning. I'm saying Trevor Penning.
You're saying Trevor Penning? I don't think they're going to go tackle. I'm saying Devontae Wyatt probably. Devontae Wyatt. I don't know if they go Trevor Penning. We'll see, though.
Oh. Zion
Johnson. Okay. Interior.
That's really good for the Giants because the Dallas Cowboys need a guard. Now both the top guards are off the board.
And this is good for Justin Herbert too. Remember, the Chargers are my very early Super Bowl pick out of the AFC. They're protecting that man even more now.
I like Zion, man. I really do.
I love Zion,
I'm happy he got picked this high in the first round. The Eagles traded the pick to the Titans. Oh my God! So that means it happened. That means it happened for real.
What did you think Adam Schefter was lying, bro?
No, but they're working on a trade. Doesn't mean they confirmed the trade. Yeah. You can work on a trade.
Why would the Titans send AJ? They just drafted this man 2-3 years ago, and he's been nothing but good for them. I'm telling y'all, everybody in the chat right here, right now.
Freaking Eagle, bro.
Listen to me now, chat and Giants fans. The Eagles have two of the most dangerous wide receivers on the league. If the Giants don't figure out a way to keep James Bradbury, we gonna get cooked. We're gonna get blazed, roasted, and toasted. You don't want that to happen. Please figure out a way to keep James Bradbury.
Is this team gonna do this to me again? And first it was Devontae Smith. Now it's AJ Brown. Is this Eagles team going to haunt me again with these freaking wide receiver things, bro? Oh my God! In the draft, oh my God! First they get us with the Devontae Smith. Now they're getting us with AJ Brown. No freaking way, bro. What's that compensation like, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Howie Roseman, man. He knows how to fleece everybody for what he wants.
Yeah, listen, I hate the Eagles. Howie Roseman is a trade genius, though. I can't even hate.
The Eagles can't draft worth a damn, but they can freaking trade, bro. Holy crap. Well, they can draft okay. They can draft all right, but my God. Okay, let's talk here, man. Titans are up. What do you think? Jermaine Johnson's still on the board. Wow.
Oh, they might go there. I don't know. But I would assume they'd replace AJ Brown, right? Like, you just got rid of him. Apparently, there's a couple of news. I see a couple tweets saying that he wanted out. Traylon Burks, sure. Christian Watson, I'm going to bring him back up.
A lot of people compare Traylon Burks to AJ Brown.
Could be.
Because even Traylon Burks himself said, I feel like I'm like an AJ Brown type guy.
That would be hilarious if that's the case, and then he goes to be his replacement.
I'm going to say Traylon Burks. I feel like that's no coincidence to me.
Mm,
I'm gonna say Traylon or I'm gonna say Jermaine, but I'm gonna go Traylon as my number one.
listen, big play Slay. Don't be coming in here with all that hype, bro. All right. First of all, tone yourself down. Use your inside voice. Big play Slay. This man coming in here talking about AJ Brown screaming all up in my chat as an Eagles fan.
The Eagles only traded their 18 and
100, yeah.
101 for AJ Brown.
That doesn't make any sense to me. But Howie Roseman is a great trader. That's what I could say, bro. He's a mastermind when it comes to making deals.
He can fleece anybody.
Mhm.
Bro.
Listen, KV, this is why we don't gotta fear, bro. Trust in Kayvon, Dexter, Leo, and Aziz to just get to Jalen Hurts before he can make a throw, bro. We gotta trust in that. Gotta trust in that. But yeah, I'm gonna say Burks probably here. We'll see. Which means, by the way, if Burks goes, remember, Baltimore traded away Marquise. Who are they gonna replace him with then? Christian Watson, I guess, would be their pick if he's still there. So we'll see. Third and a first.
That's crazy.
We'll see. Listen, I'm not that upset. Kyle Cruz. I'm not too upset. They got two great wide receivers. I'm going to have faith in my newfound pass rush. I'm going to have faith in that they could get to the quarterback and mess up the quarterback enough that he makes, some errant throws. But I still definitely think that we need to figure out to keep James Bradbury now. We're going to need somebody with his experience and level of play on the field when facing those two guys. So we're going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Put Bradbury on AJ Brown, bro, and put old boy, why am I forgetting his name? Adoree Jackson on Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. But keep Bradbury. Got to keep Bradbury at this point. We're up to pick 18. Because as of right now, I like Andrew Booth. I'm a fan of Andrew Booth. But I don't think Andrew Booth is coming in and replacing James Bradbury's level of play like that. Definitely don't think that with McDuffie either.
Let me tell you what, Andrew Booth kind of, if you look at his game, kind of reminds you a little bit of a James Bradbury. A little bit of a longer frame, outside boundary corner, has the speed on, and kind of has that build. I can see that happening. I would love AJ.
Wow. Okay, so real quick, more breaking news. AJ Brown just got traded to the Eagles, and immediately a deal is done. A 4-year, $100 million extension.
That may be why they didn't have to compensate it too much, because they're the ones that signed him.
Yeah, they're the ones paying money. So yeah. But no, I hear what you're saying with Andrew Booth.
Brown, man.
I hear what you're saying with Andrew Booth, bro. But if we could just get listen, Bradbury wants to stay here. Let's not forget that. He wants to stay here. Give him an extension that somehow, some way, work the cap space, gives us enough to do what we got to do this year. We have a lot of cap next year. We do. I'm willing to sacrifice next year's cap if it means we can keep the star players that are already here and develop the young guys that I'm sure are going to turn into stars, right? If we got to sit out free agency next year, that's fine. You know what I mean?
Just think about how the Giants may think of it financially. I know you're talking about the cap space next year, but think about like $21 million for a corner, and then like $2 million for a second-round corner if Andrew Booth were to fall that far. Now, I don't think Andrew Booth is going to fall that far.
This is what I'm asking you, though. James Bradbury, I got confidence. I have 110% confidence that he could go out there and put work in on AJ Brown, because he put work in on Mike Evans and other dudes, top wide receivers in the league. We've seen that. And Adoree Jackson, I don't know if he's going to put in work on Devontae Smith, but I think, he'll be good enough to be out there with Devontae Smith.
Here's Goodell.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's true. Draftstradamus right here, baby. Draftstradamus.
Treylon Burks. Yep, there we go. They had to replace him immediately, bro. Had to replace him immediately out of Arkansas. You said it. The man compared himself to AJ, and now he's AJ's replacement. But getting back real quick to the Giants talk, though, what I was saying is I don't see, Andrew Booth coming in and giving me Bradbury performance day one, maybe, saying year 2, year 3. Is that a waiting game that you want to play, KB? You want to play that waiting game and say we're going to let you develop? Or do you want to keep Bradbury? That's what it comes down to in the Giants' mind.
if it's my choice, I want to keep James Bradbury.
Mhm.
If it's my choice, I'm just saying, just think about it financially from Joe Shane's point of view. He's given a team with no cap. He's got to find any way, shape, or form to rebuild this team and start to find some cap. You know, I know you mentioned about the, you know, how we have decent amount of cap space next year, but he may be trying to clear out some rollover money now. You know, maybe. You know, we'll see.
Crazy how Christian Kirk caused all the offseason trades and contracts. He's definitely a big part of it, Edward. I'll say that, kind of like in the straw that broke the camel's back type of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know he definitely, congrats to him for getting the money, but he's not worth that money. But like I said, I think a lot of it also has to do with the fact that this idea that I've been saying, the NFL is just going along with every single year there's good wide receivers. Just draft a wide receiver if you're in a tough spot to replace one or sign one. Because every single year there's dudes coming out that perform immediately, at least in recent history. So we'll see.
Right.
Pick 36 is looking real. Squinting my eyes on it because right now I really want to go Tyler Lindenbaum. But like you're saying, if the Giants got no choice, maybe they go with the best available corner at pick 36.
Yeah, very, very, very strong possibility.
Amari Cooper may no longer be here. Still got CeeDee Lamb on the Cowboys. Michael Gallup is still with the Cowboys too, right?
Gallup's still with the Cowboys. Cooper's gone. CD's there.
Now you have the burner and Jahan Dotson with the Washington, but obviously their number one guy is McLaurin. And with the Eagles, I think the Eagles definitely got the best duo with Devontae and AJ. The Giants, can Kenny Golladay return to form, to 2019 form? And can Kadarius Toney stay healthy? And maybe we could compete with them in the receiver ranks? We'll see.
I'm really shocked that Jahan Dotson went before Trayvon. I'm not a big fan of either of those guys, but I feel like Burks may be a better option than a Dotson. That's really high for Dotson.
Oh no, I agree with you. Traylon Burks is ahead of Jahan Dotson for me, but there was a lot of stuff coming out. And, you know, Mike Nixon was pounding the table for him in the past couple of weeks, but there's been a lot of talks coming out that Jahan Dotson is going to go in the first round, and he did.
I really see Jahan Dotson as like a zone finder, right? A soft spot in the zone finder. Like he's an all right route runner, all right hands, you know, all right. I don't think he's the best catch and traffic guy, but he's a really like Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp really makes his money in finding soft spots in the zones. Jahan Dotson does a really good job at that. Maybe he could find the similar role as Cooper Kupp has. But maybe it actually is a good pick because Terry McLaurin is their number one guy, right? Their number one guy. Jahan Dotson I really see as a slot, you know. So hey, maybe it may work out for the Commanders. I hope it doesn't because they're the Commanders. But
so real quick, a quote here Marjorie just put in chat from Kayvon, our newest pass rusher, regarding his work ethic. This is what he says: "When you're asleep, I'm working. When you wake up, I'm still working. And when the fourth quarter comes, don't get out of your seat because I'm still working. I'm going to sleep when I'm dead." Kayvon quote. I love it. Listen, I want to see him translate that to the field, and I believe he can, which is why everybody's so excited. But I'm telling you, bro, the conspiracy theory right now is that Joe Shane put this work ethic conversation out into the space so that Kayvon drops to 5, and he dropped to 5. I'm just putting an idea out there. Because the Giants were like the team super connected to Kayvon. Didn't you realize up until that came out and they were connecting the Giants to Kayvon in terms of not wanting him, I wasn't even considering him a real option because I was like, oh, he's going to go before us.
Same thing with Evan Neal.
Yeah.
Same thing with Evan Neal.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, Saints are on the clock. They could probably go Penning. I think Penning comes off the board here. This is right around where I see Penning going. And Taron Armstead's gone. Like, they don't have a tackle. They got Ryan Ramczyk there, right tackle. But they don't have another one.
Go, if they're really looking tackle, yeah, Penning, Raymond. Maybe they take Daniel Falele a little bit early. The big, absolutely gigantic man.
No way.
I'm trying to think. They went.
They could go Jermaine Johnson.
Yes, because they lost what's his name last year to the Bengals, the dude that's shaped like a punter.
Trey Hendrickson.
They
long
could
snapper
take
boy.
Jermaine Johnson to finally replace Trey Hendrickson, or
I'm gonna say Penning. I'm
What
gonna
if
say
they-
Penning here.
I'm gonna throw out something because they lost Marcus Williams. They could be the team that takes Daxton Hill a bit early, a safety that should go around the end of the third, end of this first, beginning of the second. We'll see.
Let me see here.
What up, Jamar Wilson? And we are excited too, bro. Very excited. We got two of the best players, if not the two best
There he
players in the
goes.
draft. Who
There
was
he
it?
goes. Penning.
Penning? Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, the man that caused my favorite meme of the draft offseason, he got that dog in him. He got that dog in him versus that man's a walking penalty every play. Because that's really the discourse when you talk about Trevor Penning.
Huh?
I said because that's really the conversation when you talk about Trevor Penning.
I know. And honestly, Trevor Penning, he's a nasty guy. He's got that grit in him. But every time I see him get like nasty and get gritty, it's when he gets knocked to the ground. After he gets knocked down, he gets back up and just catches a temper tantrum like in the Senior Bowl.
Also in the I was about to say in the Senior Bowl, there was a lot of times he got pushed very far back.
Dude.
And it's like if there was a quarterback there, he would have
ground.
gotten pushed into the quarterback's lap.
He got knocked to the ground from a couple of guys that I don't even know their names, you know, in the Senior Bowl, in the practices. So, yeah, so Penning comes off the board here. Yeah, I feel like that they may go there just to get an instant replacement or potentially for Terran Armstead. So.
Authentic says Dotson is one of my favorite wide receivers in the draft. He's very exciting for a lot of people. Like I said, I got put onto him by Mike Nixon a couple weeks ago. And in Washington's system, like KB was saying just now, he could definitely work out in Washington's system.
Yeah,
especially
like I said,
with the attention being taken away.
Yeah, like I said, Dotson isn't a guy to me that's like a number one receiver. And, you know, he has this, not the same play style at all, but the same like role in an offense that Cooper Kupp has. It's the soft spot, you know, finder. You know, he's not the greatest route runner, even though Cooper Kupp is a fantastic route runner, but the same role as him. He finds the holes in the cover 3, he finds the holes in the cover 2, sits there and makes that yak yardage. So I like Dotson, I do, and I feel like he's a good fit in Washington because Terry McLaurin is there, and you have a gadget guy like Curtis Samuel there, you know. So you can mix up a lot of things with Dotson, Terry McLaurin. You know, Curtis Samuel, Diami Brown is still there. I don't know how much they like him still, but he's still there.
Wasn't Diami Brown just picked last year or the year before?
Diami Brown, yeah, he's like a second last year or something like that.
Yeah.
Second or third. I think a second round pick. But he had like injury concerns too. I think he had some injury issues. Where do you think the Steelers go here, man? Do you think they go quarterback?
So I thought the Steelers were gonna go
they love Malik
lineman.
Willis.
I thought they were going to go lineman. Listen, if the Steelers go Malik Willis, I called that from like 2-3 months ago, bro. When I said Malik should go 20 to the Steelers. I think he's a perfect pick for the Steelers, and I think that's where he should go in the draft. I don't think he's a top 10 pick. I don't think he's a top 5 pick. I think he's around that 20 range. So if he goes here, bro, this is something I called from like months ago. I think this is a perfect fit. I think he's in a good situation where if they're not comfortable starting him yet, he's on a great team that's already basically built. We know how the Steelers roll. They are always in the playoffs. They're always winning games. He could sit back for a little bit and learn. Learning from Mitch Trubisky, I don't know, but learn from, you know, Mike Tomlin and the offensive coordinator and the guys there in the building that's been there for years and doing this. And then, you know, starts next year or whatever. But this is where Malik should go if he does go. We'll see. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm thinking Malik. Don't rule out the hometown kid Kenny Pickett either if they go quarterbacks.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Don't rule out Kenny Pickett.
I'm definitely also thinking interior lineman though, but Tyler Linderbaum is like the only interior lineman left. I don't know if they need a center. I think they need a guard. And I'm trying to think if they need a tackle. For some reason, offensive line comes to mind when I'm thinking about the Steelers. They definitely don't have that line that they had back in like 2018 when it was the best in the NFL type of stuff. So let's see what they do.
Yeah, you're right. I was just about to say that too. Like Pittsburgh, I thought, you know, when it comes to scouts, they always look at their local guys first, you know. So just like, Aiden Hutchinson going with the Lions, and, a lot of these things happen like that. Jared Goff going to the Rams because they're in LA, whatever, right? Kenny Pickett could be a guy here to come off here too, but I think Malik Willis should if they go quarterback, Malik Willis should be the pick. But you're right, offensive line is a problem too, but no tackles are available, so they would have to look at interior guys, and then Linderbaum is probably your only interior option. Do you really want to, I don't know.
Yeah. So listen, if they're gonna stick and take quarterback, it's gonna be either Willis or Pickett. We'll just see which one they prefer.
Right.
We'll see.
Edward Chad says, would you take Willis if he somehow falls to 36?
You know why? Because once again, going back to dialogue that I've been having since the beginning of the draft process, when people told me there's no way Linderbaum's going to drop that far, no way Willis is going to drop that far. We still have yet to see, but we're getting into the end of the first round. I said, this is where I would take those guys. When people wanted to take Tyler Baum at 7, nah, he's going to be there at 36, or he's going to drop. Willis, I don't know, man. Maybe the Steelers taking him, but if he's there at 36, KB, I'm going to keep it real with you. He is in serious consideration. He is.
Oh, for sure. And on top of that, we already got confirmation that the Giants declined Daniel Jones' fifth-year option. So if we take a Malik Willis, he's going to find his way starting soon. I'm thinking next year, and develop for 1 year and find his way. And Tyrod Taylor is there to be a kind of a mentor to both those guys, and Daniel Jones and Malik Willis. I have no problem if the Giants were to get Malik Willis at 36. No problem at all.
By the way, Tudo, yeah, for sure. Authentic, if you are free, he's probably chilling. So I'm gonna let him give me confirmation. I will definitely swing that link if he wants to pop on. But I know a lot of people like to, chill on draft night. But let me know, and I'll swing that link on Twitter. So let's see who the selection is.
I want to say this is Malik Willis
or Kenny Pickett. It's taken a while. It says selection, and they haven't.
Why do I feel like this is like a freaking bro? Pittsburgh. There's no coincidence, man. Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh, bro. There's no freaking coincidence. There's no coincidence, dude.
That would be two hometown kids, right? Because Aiden stays in Michigan. Yeah. If it is Kenny.
And that happens a lot, dude. Jared Goff, he was at a UC. He was at a freaking Cal. You know.
Golden Bears, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Golden Bears. Yeah, it happens all the time, especially with quarterbacks too.
So on the ESPN stream that I'm watching, it says selection for a long time, but the name still isn't up yet.
Yeah, Franco Harris is making the pick.
Is the pick in?
Going now. Select. Come on, hurry up, Franco. All right. Hometown boy.
Kenny Pickett.
Hometown boy. So
not much of a surprise. Not much of a surprise. Like, he was right there with Malik when we were talking about quarterback they could go to. Yeah.
Dude, we're killing this freaking draft right now. You know that?
Listen, I'm going to once again take a step back and say I don't know about that. I feel like we're getting some picks, but I don't know.
Yeah, but we're getting close with these damn things. Like, we definitely didn't expect these trades to happen. But some of these trades. But we're freaking killing this draft. Now, Patriots. Here, the Patriots, all right, Devin Lloyd is still available, which is crazy. Devin Lloyd has to be the pick here. I've been mocking the Kobe Dean to New England for a while because I had Devin Lloyd going to the Eagles. By the way, hell yeah, Devin Lloyd is not an Eagle. Thank God. But AJ Brown is. So
AJ Brown is. AJ Brown and Jordan Davis. Those are two really, really good players. Really good players.
I'm going to make a quick lock in here. They're still on the clock. I'm going to make a quick lock in here and say the Patriots go Devin Lloyd here because that's their biggest position of need that I'm looking at when I look at their depth chart and their rosters. I think linebacker is their biggest need, and Devin Lloyd, man, is a fantastic player.
Is number one on my list for them as well, but because of the fact that Jermaine Johnson is still here, I'm going to say he's possible too, bro.
Oh, I forgot about Johnson.
You forgot Jermaine Johnson is still here? You're like, I forgot about Johnson. Who is their edge rusher?
Huh.
Chase Winovich is their edge rusher, right?
Yeah.
Is there somebody else that I'm not remembering?
Lawrence Guy.
Mr. Guy. Yeah.
Mr. Guy. Yeah.
We'll see.
Lawrence Guy, Chase Winovich, and they have the guy out of Alabama last year, Christian Barmore at D tackle. So it's not ideal. It's not ideal of a defensive line. So you're right. Jermaine Johnson could be a go here. I'm gonna say Jermaine or Devin Lloyd. They got to go defense here. They just traded for Devontae Parker. I mean, nothing can really stop them from
Listen,
going receiver here.
Remember, that's if they stay there. The Patriots always trade out of their picks. And as I
That
say
pick is
that,
in. Oh,
they
you're
trade the
right.
pick.
To the
They trade the
Chiefs.
pick.
Yo, Bill Belichick hates his picks, bro. He said F those picks just like the Rams.
So
F
which
those
picks did the Chiefs give up? Let me see.
I want to say it's 29. Probably 29.
Literally,
I've been saying
that's
this-
hilarious because I
I've been
said it
saying
as
this
it
for-
happened, bro. I was like, that's if they stay there. And then I see the
Bro.
trade pop up.
I've been saying this for years. I've never seen a first round, in the first round, a team with consecutive first round picks stay there. They've
Yeah.
always traded them. And the Eagles had it 15 and 16, traded it, right? And then here, the Chiefs traded their at least
And
one
the
of their
pick is
29
already
or
in.
30.
Thank you, Chiefs, for not making us wait, by the way,
Thank
like the
you.
Saints did. Jesus.
Okay, so they moved. Hey, check this out. So they moved up. They can go Jermaine freaking Johnson. It's got to
The
be Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, bro. Because for years, in my opinion, their pass rush has always been weak. For
Yeah,
years
Frank
at the
Clark
edge
has
rush.
been their only guy. Frank Clark's been their only guy over there.
I would actually really love it if Jermaine Johnson is the pick because
Yeah.
the Chiefs edge rushing group has always been underwhelming for me for like
Yeah.
4 or 5
Oh,
years
yeah,
now,
for
man.
years, dude, for years. I mean, as far as pass rushing goes, Chris Jones is
Wait,
like their best guy.
bro. Tyreek Hill is no longer a member of the Chiefs. What if they go wide receiver? Christian
Yeah, but
Watson
they
could be
trade
in
up
play.
that far for a wide receiver. I mean, I feel like they can.
Bro, we literally
over
saw
Green Bay, you're right.
we literally saw
Over Green
2
Bay.
teams trade up for wide receivers
Yeah,
with trades that didn't quite make too much sense.
This may be a Christian Watson.
Christian
type
Watson,
pick
that's
here.
what I'm saying. Christian Watson or Jermaine Johnson are the 2 guys on my mind right now.
If I'm the Chiefs, I'll go Jermaine Johnson. If the Chiefs are the Chiefs, they'll probably go Christian Watson. I feel like Andy Reid is infatuated with a 6'4", 4'3", 4'3", 40 guy, who's 6'4", and Christian Watson. So,
Or also, the Chiefs were in play for James Bradbury. What if they go corner, Andrew Booth? They were in play for James Bradbury. They were one of the only teams consistently in play for James Bradbury.
or McDuffie,
McDuffie.
because some people have McDuffie. In my opinion, I have Andrew Booth over.
I was about to say, I like
have
Andrew Booth more,
over.
but I also like Malik Willis more, and they took Kenny Pickett over him. So yeah, okay. Watson is in play because no Tyreek Hill. Johnson is in play. That's a logical one, but like they always kind of ignore the edge rush. And corner, they've been in the James Bradbury sweepstakes more than any other team, I want to say. So Booth is my pick probably as well.
They need a corner.
Yeah.
Is Snead still there? Snead is the Travarius Ward is gone, right?
I don't even.
The
I
hot
actually
Cheeto
have
guy.
to pull up the Chiefs defensive depth chart. I don't know it like that.
I think
do
the
not
only
know
really
like
guy they got there is like that Fenton over there, right?
I don't know, bro.
Yo, Bill Belichick, man, hates picks. This dude hates freaking picks. Oh God. All right, Chiefs, come on, make this quick, buddy. I want to say Jermaine Johnson, but don't rule out receiver or corner.
I'm just sitting here low key thinking about the Malik Willis at 36 if it could happen, and like I've been saying that for a while, but also it would be hilarious
Here we
because
go.
I know what is it?
Hold on. McDuffie.
McDuffie, okay. So corner, I did bring it up, but I probably would have went Booth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just like Booth more.
It's
than McDuffie.
it's a Kansas City type pick there with the defense. They don't know how to pick defense.
But that
in
is a
their
good
lives.
cornerback though. Like, do not get it twisted. Trent McDuffie, a top 5 corner in the draft right now. And now the Packers,
Oh,
they're
you
still
know what I
safe. They could
noticed?
get their wide receiver if they want it.
They go to Washington a couple years ago when they took Marcus Peters. He was a Washington corner, so maybe they like their Washington corners. Who knows? Marcus Peters was drafted in the first round out of Washington, so maybe they just
Mhm.
want another Washington corner. Trent
Oh, yeah, I
McDuffie,
was saying, bro. So
awesome.
everybody is happy tonight with the Giants draft. If they go Malik Willis tomorrow, the fan base is going to be split, and it's going to be
Oh,
very
yeah.
entertaining.
turmoil.
It's going to be very entertaining to watch. I personally, like I said, I would be low key happy because that's exactly where I would pick him, bro. Like, and he's set up. He's going to be set up in a great situation for real. He really is.
Because think about it, you're not tied. You're not tied. Like your career isn't tied, or your franchise isn't tied when you draft a quarterback in the second round. Only so if you draft one in the first round.
The contract is going to be super cheap compared to a first round quarterback contract, bro.
That was my biggest problem with the Giants potentially getting Malik Willis with the 5th or 7th, because I was like, you don't want to tie yourself to a quarterback in your first year of your regime, 5th or 7th overall, a guy that's super developmental, and possibly lose your job for it, because you could definitely lose your job for that. And I have no problem with Malik Willis going 36. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Who's on the clock now?
It is the Packers.
So yeah, Packers wide receiver Christian Watson comes to mind. I don't know. There's probably other wide receivers that I don't have in my mind right now. We'll see.
I want to say a guy that I really like in Green Bay is 2 guys, George Pickens and Christian Watson. Now Pickens
is TVN Sports in here, by the way. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I know he's the only Packers fan that probably watches our channel, so I want to definitely get his thoughts on this pick.
I want to say Christian Watson. Maybe because North Dakota, they wear the same. They have the same colors as Green Bay, but I just see Christian Watson in Green Bay, green and yellow.
Damn, bro. You know, I wish I could go viral on Twitter. I tweet out Rashawn Slater and Micah Parsons who, I get like 3 likes. Justin Pennick tweets out the same thing. He gets 900 likes in an hour, bro.
Dude, story of my freaking life, bro.
Oh man.
Story of my freaking life. Don't worry. I gotta get on my Twitter presence more, man, because I'm never on Twitter. You get more likes and retweets from your busting tweets.
Yeah, I know. That's why I continue to do them.
This man said,
"Gotta build the Twitter somehow."
I'm like, gotta do it somehow. Oh God, I'm on Twitter too much. I got freaking spoiled the Green Bay pick.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything, man.
Crap. Let me stay off of Twitter, bro. Damn, that's a weird one, man. I don't know. You'll see.
I'm on Twitter. The Georgia linebacker?
Oh, yeah. Not Nakobe Dean.
Not Nakobe Dean. The other Georgia linebacker. Holy reach. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
That's a reach. Well,
this is legitimately the only pick so far where I'm like, there's a reach. I know I said, like, initially we said about Jahan Dotson, but the more we thought about it, we're like, okay, it makes sense. He's not asked to be the number 1 or anything like that. He could work in there. That's fine. He's a guy with tons of potential. Quay Walker? When you got Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean on the board?
Forget about Dean. Devin Lloyd is on the board, bro.
I don't know how you look at Georgia, by the way, and you're like, I want one of them linebackers, and you don't take Dean, though. Walker? I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout out to TSR, bro. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the support, bro. It's been a great draft for the Giants so far, for sure. TVN Sports, the Packers fan, his only reaction, KB, is we are unserious.
We are unserious. Yo, let me tune into the Packer guy. What's that Packer guy's name?
Tom Grossi.
Tom Grossi, bro. He's probably yo. If there's one team that can't make picks in the draft, it's Tom Grossi. I mean, it's a freaking Green Bay Packers, bro. Seattle can't do it, but they did a good job with Charles Cross. Oh God, let me see.
Oh, by the way, yeah. Speaking of Seattle, bro, I think that
he's pissed. He's pissed.
Real quick, KB. Seattle actually make a really good first-round pick. When's the last time they did that?
Green Bay?
No, Seattle. Seattle.
Alexander.
I said Seattle made a really good first-round pick this year. When's the last time they did that? It's been a while.
Seattle, a really good first round pick for Seattle. Freak. Dude, you beats me. I don't know. Dude, this is the team that drafted freaking Jordan Brooks in the first round, Rashad Penny in the first round. What other first round picks did they make? Dude,
I don't know. They had that dude out of TCU. I forgot his name.
Oh
The
yeah,
edge rusher out of
Collier.
TCU. Yeah, LJ Collier. Yeah. This is the first time they have like a first round pick that I could say that makes sense, and that's a really, really good
Dude,
first round pick.
Grossi is pissed, and his chat is pissed. Worst pick ever. He's like, there are other linebackers you could have chosen.
Yeah, bro. Dean and Lloyd are on the clock, and you take Quay Walker, bro. Quay Walker, by the way, isn't even my linebacker. KB, can you hear me? Because you have the headphones on. Can you hear me?
No, I hear you. I hear you just fine, yeah.
So I don't know if Walker is in my top 5 linebackers in this draft. Like I got,
dude, he's not
I
good.
got Dean Lloyd, what's his name? Christian Harris out of Alabama, Chad Muma, Leo Chanel.
Like
then
in my
maybe
opinion,
Quay Walker.
He's an interior blitzer, right? He's a blitzing linebacker, and that's all I see him as. That's really all I see him, Quay Walker, as a blitzing linebacker. And man, you could have gone with so much other options there. Like you even said, Leo Chanel is probably a better pick for you, and he's a second round guy, second to third round guy.
Oh, so the Ravens
Walker
traded pick number 23 to the Bills. The Bills jump ahead of the Cowboys.
Wait, so the Ravens
they're
traded for a.
I don't think they're replacing Marquise Brown right now, then. Or are they seeing that Christian Watson is slipping and they're going to draft Christian Watson to replace Brown?
I get it. But they trade Marcus Brown for a first round pick just for them to trade that said first round pick. So where's the value in that trade?
Well, we got to see what the compensation is. I didn't see any compensation yet. If anybody in the chat knows the compensation of this Bills-Ravens trade, let us know.
Dude, Green Bay really went Quay Walker over Jermaine Johnson, George Karlaftis, Christian Watson.
Devin Lloyd,
I would even taken
Nakobe Dean.
I would have taken George Pickens.
Bro, Tyler Lindenbaum I would have taken there as well.
Linderbaum. Yo,
I forgot about George
right
Pickens.
This man is...
I keep talking about Christian Watson and I forget about George Pickens.
Yo, Tom Grossi's stream is popping, bro. His graphics, his sound effects, all of that, bro. It's freaking popping, bro.
I'm going to have to take a look at it tomorrow. See if I can recreate it for next year.
He's probably using your thing. He's probably using Streamlabs, bro. I gotta use that.
But I don't really have any graphics. I just have a bunch of static stuff.
Yeah, but you're good with your stuff. I mean, he's been doing that for years, dude. So, you know, he's like editing and like mid.
He probably has a producer doing that. I was about to say like off screen that's doing it midstream.
Oh,
like I want to get to a certain point where I could do that because I can do it, but I can't do that and then talk at the same time and be, participating in the stream at the same time. That's near impossible.
For ideas, take a look at his stream, man.
Oh no, like I said, the thing is I have all the ideas. I know how to do them, but it's going to be impossible for me to do that while being active in the stream as well. So the Bills, the pick is in 25 and 30 is what. Okay, so they get back good compensation, Baltimore. First and a third, I want to say, late third, or is that a fourth? So they do get a first back. They drop 2 picks, so we'll see.
Wow, I'm wondering why Jermaine Johnson's falling so far. Like, I get it.
I wouldn't say
his stock rose.
I was about to say
rose after the Senior Bowl, but so did Trayvon Walker's, man.
I was gonna say this, KB. I wouldn't say he's falling because this is where he was going before his stock rose in the Senior Bowl. He was, if he goes in the next like 5 or 6 picks, that's around where people were talking about him initially.
It's all right, Malik. It's all right, Malik. He's sweat, bro. My son, he doesn't look happy. But he looked laid back, but he doesn't. He definitely looked disappointed.
Ugh. So who do the Bills take here, bro? Who do they trade up for? I actually don't know.
Corner Andrew Booth. I'm saying Andrew Booth straight up because I think they saw Trent McDuffie come off the board. They're like, damn, we gotta get a corner now. Corner's their biggest need, in my opinion, and they have no guards to take.
If we look at the remaining corners, you got Booth. And you got
McCreary, Elon.
No, I was about to say dude out of Florida. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But you got
Kaiir
Andrew
Elam.
Booth. Yeah, you got Andrew Booth and dude out of Florida. And then
Let's
I'd
see who
probably
this
say
is.
Roger McCreary.
Kaiir Elam.
There you go.
So they trade up for a corner, and that's their biggest need. I mean, it was so apparent that's their only need is corner.
And they didn't trade for Bradbury, man.
Right. That's their only need. I mean,
yo, listen, we're only at pick 23, but please, 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 please let Malik Willis fall into the second round. Let Andrew Booth fall into the second round. Let Tyler Linderbaum fall into the second round.
give me all the options, right? Give me all the options.
Give me what we had in the first round, which is all the options, bro. Please, 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 please.
So Cowboys on the board here.
Offensive line, bro. That's the first thing on my mind. Offensive line.
Yeah. Offensive line, definitely. But who? I mean, Linderbaum is a center-only prospect. Let's keep that real. And they already have Biotic there. And Biotic may be center-only as well. So, trying to see here.
Oh, Ramdre. That would be a deadly combo that I really don't want to happen. But, oh, man, that probably is going to happen. They could take Dean or Lloyd to pair with Parsons, bro. Well, they're going to still use Parsons all over the field.
Please, dear God.
But they could go linebacker. Yeah, no, they could go linebacker. Think about it.
Dude, why is Devin Lloyd falling so far? Forget about Jermaine Johnson.
I don't think it's that Devin Lloyd and Jermaine Johnson are falling. I think it's that the wide receivers went higher than expected because of the topic that I've been trying to get out there, which is that you take your premium wide receivers in the draft, man.
And freaking who else dropped? Karlaftis, man. Karlaftis is dropping. I mean, this is farther than I thought he was gonna drop.
Here's my thing. If Jermaine Johnson was gonna drop, I expected Karlaftis to drop as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't expect Jermaine Johnson to drop. Like, I know his stock was right around here.
Well, let's keep it fair.
If Karlaftis and Jermaine Johnson come off go to the second round, that's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. Another reason why I don't look at it as dropping is because not a single edge has gone since Kayvon. We've had 3 edges come off the board in the top 5 picks. And then it's been a mixture, mostly a run on receivers. The edges, it's very clear, how they view them.
Dude, I don't know why people like Daxton Hill so much. I am not a Daxton Hill guy.
Actually like Daxton Hill, but I like him for the Chiefs at pick 28 or 29, whichever remaining one they have. But no, they signed Justin Reed, right? So I don't know if they're going to take him because they signed Justin Reed from the Texans.
Yeah. But he could play slot corner, But he played boundary, he played slot, he played safety, he played everything in Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, freak, bro. If they get Devin Lloyd, man, mother freaker. They might even go Jermaine Johnson here because Micah Parsons is not a defensive end. He's a linebacker. They might want to get a defensive end to pair with because they lost Gregory to the Broncos. They might man. It might be Jermaine Johnson here, man. I can definitely see him in with the Cowboys.
They're taking a while to get their pick in, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Joe Shane said that, actually. But yeah, no, that it's clearly reflected in the NFL. Edward said that Joe Shane was saying how he thought there was a drop-off after Thibodeau at the edge position. And if that's the case, yeah, it's very much showing right now. And maybe that is what, people around the league are thinking.
Oh, my God. I can't believe we got Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal.
Yeah, bro.
And there are players, and there are teams there are teams like the Green Bay Packers who are going to make 2 picks, and it's not going to become close to the Giants. Kayvon Thibodeau, Evan Neal, and freaking the Packers are about to get Quay Walker and freaking Christian Watson. Like, out of every team so far, I think the Giants made the best picks. They had the best draft so far.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I don't think it's close. We have the best draft so far, bro.
As far as impact goes, I mean,
forget impact, whatever way you want to think about it. Like we said, we got 2 players that are legitimately could have been the number 1 and number 2 overall pick.
Like, they really hit a slot. Like, the Jets did good with Sauce Gardner, but Garrett Wilson at 10. Garrett Wilson is probably it feels a huge need for them, but I mean, he's not
comparable to Kayvon and Neal, yeah.
And then the Saints grab Olave and Penning, okay, and they traded up for Olave.
The Texans, they got Derek Stingley and Kenyon Green.
Stingley and Kenyon Green. Okay,
Nah,
you
not
know,
comparable. No, I don't think it's
not
comparable.
comparable. Yeah, the Giants had the best draft so far.
Stingley, if healthy, makes a difference, but still, Kenyon Green ain't no Evan Neal. Edward Chan, that's a good way of looking at it. He says he thinks the Giants have the best picks, but the Eagles have had the best night. Yeah, AJ Brown is no joke.
Yeah,
AJ Brown
yeah,
is
for sure.
definitely
But
no
I mean,
joke.
they definitely got a lot better.
Cookie Monster says Jaguars have the best draft. They took Walker.
I can't believe Trayvon Walker went #1 overall. That is insane. Yo, if the freaking Cowboys, they gotta go O-line. But like, who are they gonna get O-line?
Yo,
If they go Jermaine Johnson,
Devin
I'm gonna
Lloyd
be
at 36, bro.
Oh my God, no, please, no.
3
If they go
first-round
linebacker
players?
again,
Bro, Devin Lloyd
But I
at
guess if
36. That's our
but
third
they got
year in a row
Jabril
of giving.
Cox.
No, I'm saying at 36, bro.
Oh, no, you're talking about the Giants. No, I'm talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah, but Devin Lloyd at 36. That's 3 straight drafts where we got a first-round player in the second, bro.
Here's the thing. Would you prioritize if Malik Willis is there? I mean, I'm probably going Malik.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options.
Here we go. Cowboys go in here.
Tyler Smith out of Tulsa. So, like, I did say offensive line, right? I was thinking offensive line.
I like it.
That's I mean, listen, when it comes to tackles, he's probably the next man up, bro, after Trevor Penning. So I don't know if you consider it a reach, but they're desperate for offensive line.
A lot of people say that he translates best to guard. No, there's no way
then
that
maybe they move him inside
DPA.
then. Maybe they move him inside then.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Listen,
hey,
in terms of linemen, he's definitely one of the next guys up. So it's not a reach there, but in terms of talent available, yeah, he's a reach. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I definitely, if I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm kind of mad about that. I'm kind of mad about that if I'm a Cowboys fan.
Vach Lombardi just tweeted, "What are we doing?" By the way, I love Vach Lombardi, and I'm so happy to see him succeed. That man is doing his draft night stream right now with Colin Cowherd on his channel as his co-host.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
I know Colin was on there. I know Colin was on the beginning. I'm not sure if he's still there, but if you rewind it, he's not there. He was there.
No freaking way, man! Shout out to Vach. Shout out to all Giants
I
YouTube.
love
I mean,
Vach
just all
Lombardi,
YouTubers.
man.
It's with Colin. He's in the thumbnail. Oh, he's not there no more, but
Yeah, so he's probably there for maybe like the first 10 picks or something, I'd say.
how the hell did he get Colin Cowherd there?
Well, he did a video with Colin Cowherd a couple weeks back. And I think Cowherd might have mentioned him on the herd. I'm not sure.
Man, I'm so happy for NFL YouTubers, bro, because Bengal doing work. I mean, there's just a bunch of people just getting these highly notable, media guys out there and mainstream media guys out there to collab with them and say, man, it's inspiration, dude. It really is.
We got about usually we get 60 people here. And like I said, I understand there's a lot of great streams going around right now. So I understand that. But for the 20 to 30 in here right now, if Carl Banks rings a bell to anybody, just keep him in mind for the future.
Facts.
Okay?
Facts.
Just keep him in mind. I may or may not be in talks. Keep him in mind.
Look at all these people live right now. Holy crap.
G537 says the NFC East is not going to like us. No, they're not. I don't know how many times I got to say it, but yo, KB, think about this, though. The crazy part is we have such a talented young edge rushing duo. I still think in practice, the talented young offensive tackle duo comes out on top with Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal. As crazy as that sounds.
Oh, yeah.
So Baltimore is on the clock. Manny says he wouldn't be surprised with Jermaine. At this point, I'm gonna say Jermaine Johnson for
Yeah.
every team until he goes. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. So Jermaine is in
Yeah,
play
I'm gonna
here.
say Jermaine Johnson goes here.
George Pickens is in play here. Christian Watson is in play here, which I've been saying Christian Watson to Baltimore since they initially traded. So we'll see what happens.
Oh man. Damn, Philly fans aren't gonna let us live this down, man.
Live what
Philly
down?
fans are not gonna let
Bro, we have a
us live
great
this down.
draft. What in the world can they talk about right now?
No, Philly fans and AJ Brown, dude.
Listen, if we keep James Bradbury, there's nothing to worry about. I'm confident in saying that.
Yeah. Man, oh man.
The issue is if we do actually trade him, and I'm gonna be worried because then it's gonna be a rookie or Aaron Robinson on him, and I'm definitely worried at that point because I really think you need to use Adori's speed to try and keep Devontae Smith in check. That's what you got to put Adoree at.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And hey, AJ Brown's no slouch with speed either, man.
Yeah. Bro, Edward, you don't have faith in Bradbury? That man took care of Mike Evans and Michael Thomas when he was in Carolina.
I think he's referring to how Devontae Smith kind of owned him last year, but not AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, but Bradbury and the AJ Brown maybe a little bit more easier. Just AJ Brown doesn't have the speed that Devontae has.
I'm telling y'all, bro, don't forget that Bradbury, like, he used to successfully cover Mike Evans and Michael Thomas and Julio Jones at one point, like just a couple years ago, bro. But if, push comes to shove and we trade him, Andrew Booth is looking in play at 36.
Yeah, Andrew Booth, Malik Willis, and Linderbaum. No, Jermaine Johnson. We already got Kayvon Thibodeau, so. But
Hollywood
Devin
Brown,
Lloyd,
they're showing it on ESPN right now. He didn't want to leave, it looks like, because he tweeted out, "I wish I could have played with my brother forever at Lamar." So I don't know what happened there. Why the Ravens probably got him out if he was kind of willing to stay or something.
Damn, man. He don't want to go play with his boy Kyler?
Hey, man, one doesn't mean the other. He definitely, I think, would be happy to be reunited with Kyler. Edward, listen, I don't know if he's slowly becoming washed. I wouldn't say that.
It was scheme last year, guys.
The scheme made every corner look way worse than they were, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was scheme, guys. You guys don't understand. You cannot expect to be successful, lining up 8 yards past.
No, we counted. One time it was
separation.
15. We counted. One time it was 15.
Dude, you can't line up at the first down marker on 1st down and 10 and expect you to cover a slant route. You can't do it.
But also, I'll say this. The addition of Kayvon Thibodeau makes the secondary better.
Do you not know? Oh, my God. 73 and number 5 going out there, bro. Oh, my God. Oh,
78
my God.
on one side, 73 on the other. Number 51 on one side, and whatever number they give Kayvon on the other, bro.
He's probably going to wear 5.
I would be surprised because they didn't give Aziz 13. I thought Aziz was going to wear 13, but he didn't. They gave him 51.
Well, it's what he wants, really. It's what he wants.
This Ravens pick is taking a while to come in now.
I know.
I have no idea who, 90% of the people on the ESPN panel is. I just know Mina Kimes because she's, legitimately one of the only good analysts out there left. But I don't know anybody else.
Yeah, I hate ESPN. I can't stand ESPN.
Ilzet said, "How we feeling?" I mean, we're still feeling good, bro. There's nothing else.
We're still feeling. I can't wait to make my video, man. Really can't wait. I'm off tomorrow. Oh my God, I forgot I'm off tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna get a good night rest, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
So I'm looking at this ESPN chat, and it seems that Ravens fans, they want either George Pickens or Breece Hall. Okay, first running back off the board if they do go Breece Hall. So the Ravens select.
Oh, okay. Okay, I should have seen this coming. Linderbaum.
Tyler Linderbaum. Okay, then. Okay.
This coming.
There he goes.
Because the
25.
only position, I mean, I probably still. I don't know. Maybe I still would have went Jermaine Johnson. I don't know because a lot of Ravens fans talked to me that they wanted Linderbaum really bad because literally the only weakness they have on their offensive line is center. Like everything else is great, but center. And Linderbaum going here, I'm happy he got taken in the first round, man. I really am though. Even though I wanted him to fall to the Giants, I'm really happy he got taken in the second. I mean first. Devin Lloyd's still on the board then, man. Crazy. Not one, well, besides Quay Walker. That's crazy. Quay Walker over Devin Lloyd, bro. It's 26. This is 26 overall.
Oh. The Jets are trading up to 26. Tennessee's trading down.
I was surprised Tennessee still had their freaking first rounder.
They're trading down. The Jets are trading up. Are they trading back up from the first? Oh, the Jets trade back up into the first, right? So they're about to have 3 players added. We got to see what the compensation is.
What do you think this is, man? Jermaine Johnson. It's got to be. Dude, Ahmad.
I don't know.
Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson. Remember
now
when
that
I said
is comparable.
came out?
That is comparable to Evan and Kayvon. Because that's 3 quality players.
That would be pretty comparable. Remember, the Jets I said this earlier in the draft, they were in love with Jermaine Johnson. A lot of reports came out they were in love with Jermaine Johnson. So I think Jermaine Johnson goes here. I'm going to say that's my early prediction right there.
All I'm going to say is I'm going to say 2 players until they actually go for every team. That's Jermaine Johnson and Devin Lloyd. I'm going to continue saying their name until they actually come off the board.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Linderbaum here for the Jets. There's no other player that I think they would trade up for that they don't feel like they can get in the second because their next second round pick is like their next pick is like what? 35? So
yo, Lamar was confused by the Carolina pick. Go look at what he just tweeted without trying to spoil it. Without, avoiding spoilers for whoever was picked.
who?
Lamar Jackson.
Who's to? Lamar Jackson? Why does it say my computer has no Wi-Fi right now? Hopefully this is them rebooting my Wi-Fi and make it nice.
Right.
But my computer literally has no Wi-Fi right now. Thank God I'm on data right now. I hate how they say that Linderbaum's undersized. Dude, look at freaking Jason Kelce. He's undersized. He's like weighs 295. Linderbaum weighs 296. And Jason Kelce, if I'm not mistaken, is like 6'2" as well. So he's smaller for a center.
Maybe they're like not wording it properly and it's supposed to be the strength, because that is something that's legitimate kind of a concern, his play strength.
Yeah. He's got a lot of great technicality though, man. Linderbaum. Why is my computer still on no internet? That's weird.
The Jets pick is in. Let's see what the Jets
would be.
Listen, as of right now, like I said, the Giants have the best draft, but the fact that the Jets traded back up, we'll see who they take. They might take that spot right here, man. 3 quality players in the first round.
That's great upgrades, yeah. Yeah, we talked about it with the Giants possibly trading with Kansas City to come up. There's really no downside to having an early second round pick, trading that early second round pick to move up back into like the end of the first. There's really no downside to it. You want your guy.
I just got spoiled on the Jets pick. If you want to know, or you want to have like a genuine reaction, but I'm gonna let you know. Just don't check Twitter. Don't check Twitter.
Oh, okay, I won't. Oh, I can't because my freaking computer just lost connection. So. Is it a good one?
I'm not gonna let you know anything, brother.
You bastard. You bastard.
I'm gonna let you have the most genuine one you can. I'm trying, you know, I'm holding in my poker face right
Why don't you
now.
be like Devontae Wyatt or something? Because Tampa Bay wants Wyatt. I'm gonna say Jermaine. Hey, we said
Jermaine
it.
Johnson.
We called it, baby.
Listen,
We
the
called it. It's gotta
Giants,
be Jermaine. It's
the
gotta
Giants
be Jermaine.
and the Jets, the two New Jersey teams, have the best drafts in the NFL draft 2022 so far. Kayvon Thibodeau
Congrats,
and Evan
Jermaine.
Neal, two #1 players for the Giants. And then you got the best corner for the Jets, a guy regarded as the best wide receiver, and a top 5 edge. Great haul, man. Just a great haul for both teams. Dudes that love the Joe Douglas, like they're finally, you know, they finally got something to back it up.
Tampa Bay's trading down. Jacksonville is on the clock.
Did Jacksonville have a late first round pick or did they trade a early second? I can't remember what
No,
Jacksonville
they
had.
probably traded 33. They probably traded 33.
Okay.
They had the first pick in the second round. So who can they pick here?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous of the Jets a little bit. They got one more good player than us. I want to trade back up into the first now.
Yeah, but I mean, Garrett Wilson's all right in my opinion. I mean,
Listen,
10th
trade back
overall,
up
you
into the
might not-
first, bro. And you
They might
know,
not
you know
find
what?
true value in
Take
Garrett
George
Wilson.
Pickens, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man, Jermaine Johnson, the type of guy that fits every scheme, in my opinion. I think he'll fit 3-4, 4-3. He stands up. He goes. He puts his hands in the dirt. Everything, dude.
Ramdre, to answer your question, he says, do the Giants have the cap space to move back into the first? They don't, but they could create it very easily, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the cap fool you too much when it comes to the draft specifically. Moving Bradbury automatically frees up that space. You know what I mean?
Let's go. Let's go, Jermaine. Why is my computer still not?
Can the Giants trade back up in the first for Devin Lloyd, please? I don't care what anybody says. That blows the Jets out the water.
I feel like
water.
Devin Lloyd really could be a Giant. I really do feel like that. Yo, Jermaine Johnson's little brother crying more than Jermaine Johnson.
Unfortunately, the ESPN coverage is not showing that. Very unfortunate.
Oh man, his brother crying. His little brother crying. Little bro crying. That's nice. That's nice, man.
So let's see. The Jaguars traded back up, right? Who could they possibly go for? Shout out to Fisk in the chat. I know Fisk is happy. Well, all Giants fans are happy. Every single Giants fan is happy. But we got Kayvon. We got Evan. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say.
Man.
The two general managers of New York, both of them named Joe, killing the draft right now. Absolutely killing the draft. But who do you think the Jaguars traded back up for, man?
Man, who's on the board?
I gotta go back when the stream is over, Fisk. I gotta look at your reaction. I gotta look at a lot of people's reactions, and then obviously I have to clip my own reaction from the stream and put it up and stuff like that.
I can't even see the chat. I can't see anything right now, man. My freaking computer will not. I don't know what the hell is happening right now.
Bro, our defensive line right now, though, bro. Azeez Ojulari, Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Don't forget about rotational pass rusher Quincy Roche.
Yeah, rotating Quincy in there, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, bro.
I like these guys, man. I like these guys a lot.
I gotta go back and look at that fist, because if you lost your voice when they took Kayvon, I know that you wanted one of these tackles as well. So I wonder what in the world your reaction was when we got both of them.
Hold on. So I mean, it's been a while since I talked to Fizz, but I remember last year he didn't want offensive linemen. He didn't like offensive linemen.
Nah, this year he's been on the offense. He was like he wanted to get it over with the offensive line.
We made Fisk a believer. We made Fisk a believer in offensive line, didn't we? He saw Andrew Thomas and was like, damn, that man's a baller.
Andrew Thomas. The crazy part is, I was just telling KB this. In practice, I still think Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal would dominate Kayvon and Aziz, at least for now. Maybe a year down the line it will be different, but we'll see. That's a good thing. And man,
the Jaguars.
Kayvon looked so happy when he stepped up on that on that stage, man. He was dapping up the kid, Sam Prince, so much. He was dancing. Who did Jaguars take? Let's see. Well, by Edwards' reaction, it's not something good. He says, damn it, Jags. And if it said DJ damn near breaking his neck changed his views on the offensive line, is what he says.
Oh, wait, if he said damn it, Jags, Devin Lloyd. It's got to be Devin Lloyd. It's got to be Devin Lloyd.
Okay. Listen, Nicole Dean is still in there. Nicole Dean is still in play. But yeah, that's what Fizz said changed his mind on the offensive line, though. DJ nearly breaking his neck.
Oh, DJ nearly breaking his neck, right? I mean, that will get everybody to be a believer. But yeah, it's got to be Devin Lloyd here.
Didn't they
remember Miles Jackson in Pittsburgh?
You're right.
Miles Jackson in Pittsburgh.
They don't have Miles Jack anymore. You're completely right. It could be Devin Lloyd.
It's Devin Lloyd. We're killing this draft. You guys need to tune in to the Young Guns draft every single year. We kill this draft every year. We get these picks right, okay, spontaneously. Y'all need to tune in every year for our draft. Man.
Manny, I'm not worried about it. I'm honestly not worried about the middle linebacker position because, like you said, Christian Harris is still there. Leo Chanel is still there. Chad Muma is still there. Nakobe Dean is still there. Dude out of Penn State, whose name I'm forgetting, is still there. Middle linebacker class is really deep. I'm not worried at all.
Brendan Smith, yeah.
Brandon Smith, yeah. And then they're showing the wide receiver still available. My boy Alec Pierce is still there. I forgot about that. Christian Watson is still on the board. Sky Moore, Alec Pierce, George Pickens. There's a good amount of wide receivers left, too, for any Giants fans that hope to get a wide receiver. You could get one in the third round, bro. Don't even worry about the second round. Alec Pierce, though, I'm going to just say, bro, Alec Pierce, once he's freed of the shackles of Desmond Ridder, he going to go off in the NFL. That's all I'm going to say.
When he's free from the shackles of Desmond Ridder. But y'all hate on my boy Desmond Ridder, man.
I'm not hating on him. I think Desmond Ridder can be a really good QB.
Yeah,
if he goes to like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and replaces Tom Brady or somewhere, or if he goes to the Rams and replaces Matthew Stafford, if he goes to a well-built team, that's about it.
Oh,
man. This just popped up on the screen at ESPN. Green Bay has not selected a wide receiver in the first round since Trayvon Walker in 2002. Bro.
Trayvon Walker.
Oh, man. But they should have gone offensive line, in my opinion, this year. And they didn't.
All right, here we go. Here's the pick.
Devin Lloyd, right?
Let me see. It's got to be Devin Lloyd. Damn it.
Devin Lloyd, yeah.
There he goes.
Now, here's the thing. Even though I don't agree with Trayvon Walker going number 1 overall, having these two combinations of players is really good. It works really well. Taking Walker and Devin Lloyd for the Jaguars, they did a good job on their defense right there, man.
Yeah, big upgrades. Big upgrades there. Now the Packers are on the clock. Aaron Rodgers will be pissed if he re-signed with the team and they didn't get a receiver.
They might have to go receiver because I don't know if there's a lineman available that's worth the pick. But like I'm saying, they need offensive linemen in my opinion. But like it's probably not worth it to take it here, take it with your second round pick. Yeah,
need a
so they
guard,
gotta
but they
go.
don't have
They
one.
gotta go with a receiver, man. Maybe Watson is a Green Bay Packer. What up, Adam
I'm
Jimenez
gonna
of
say
bed? What's
Watson
up,
or
man?
Pickens. This is right around the Pickens could get picked around here,
Mhm.
you know. So I'm gonna say Watson or Pickens. There's no other way around it. They can't have 2 first-round picks and not go receiver. Come on, come on, man. Don't do this to Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay.
Karen Frogers, you mean? Listen, bro.
Aaron Rodgers.
He's the MVP that won MVP with only Devontae Adams, according to some people. So he should be fine, shouldn't he?
Oh man. Man, Devin Lloyd, man. I love that. Listen, I'm just happy Devin Lloyd's not an Eagle. Okay? Because
I'm happy the Eagles didn't
get
get a linebacker. They ignored that position again.
right. Thank God. And
Saquon can run up the middle. We could have, just wide receiver routes up the middle still. We're good.
Yep. Devin Lloyd might be what they wanted in Miles Jack. Because Miles Jack was all right for them, but Devin Lloyd might be what they wanted in Miles Jack.
Adam, yeah, the
Say
A.J.
we're-
Brown to the Eagles definitely hurts. But I'm going to put confidence in my new pass rush that they could get to Jalen Hurts. And I think keeping Bradbury is definitely back on the table in Joe Shane's mind, because I don't know if he expected A.J. Brown to go to the Eagles. That came out of nowhere. All right? That came out of nowhere for me. I didn't hear anything about that. So I would think it's back on the table. Or, they're going to take an Andrew Booth or somebody in a second. We'll see. So in terms of the receivers, once again, that's available. The Packers go receivers. You got Christian Watson, Sky Moore, George Pickens, Alec Pierce. I think those are like the next 4 receivers, like in order probably on the board.
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody else really worth taking in the late of the first. We got what is it, like 6 picks left? 4, 5.
That's if they go receiver though. Like I said, I think offensive line is still a need.
They have to go receiver, dude. They have to. They literally lost Devontae Adams and Marquise Valdez-Scantling. They had nobody there at receiver at all. Like, forget about how good Aaron Rodgers is with making receivers good. I mean, they had nobody. You can't expect this dude to just ball out with nobody.
And we are slowly getting towards the end of this draft. Like I said, halfway through. What did I say? Last year and the year before was 4 hours. We're 3.5 hours, and they're milking this. Absolutely milking this. It's about to be another 4-hour draft. Can they just go up there and make the pick, bro? Please.
Come on. Why is my computer not going to be still there?
And they're showing the Packers wide receiver depth chart. They have Alan Lazard is their number. Wow, Alan Lazard is their number 1 receiver.
I told you they have nobody at receiver, dude. Nobody. MVS is gone.
But
And
here's the thing.
Adams is gone.
Remember the 4 guys I just listed, bro? 2 of those 4 guys are probably going to be there by the Packers' 2nd-round pick. I'm just put that out there. They love drafting wide receivers in the 2nd round. Think about it.
I know, but they have to get a receiver here, dude. You can't have 2 first-round picks and not get a wide receiver out of it, bro. You can't. That's a freaking travesty, man.
Wow, why are my eyes are hurting for some reason now? I'm gonna get up as early as I can tomorrow, man, because I'm not gonna make my analysis video. Like I said, though, the analysis isn't much because it's just bro. But I'm not gonna make that tonight. I'm just gonna try and clip the reaction and get it up. Ooh. Yo, the Packers pick has been in for a minute, bro. Come on. So the Green Bay Packers select. Ooh, that's interesting.
You could just say it because I hear Roger Goodell just keep talking.
Devontae Wyatt, another Georgia
Devontae
defensive
Wyatt.
player.
Yo,
Like I
they just
said,
they
no,
they
here's the
hate
thing. Like I said,
receivers, bro.
receiver could be there in the second round. I'm not mad at this pick like I was with the Quay Walker one because Devontae Wyatt is a beast. And maybe they do need, like, you know, defensive tackle help. And dude is by far the best defensive tackle available. So, yeah. I don't know. I think they're banking on one of those receivers being there in the second. Maybe they didn't like who's on the board. Don't be surprised, I guess, if no other receiver is on the board for the remainder. We'll see.
Yeah. How'd you get the picks so damn fast? Andrew Whitworth just keeps talking.
Well, I don't know if Andrew Whitworth is talking or not. Remember, for the ESPN one, I'm just seeing the ESPN panel, and then it pops up on the bottom.
Oh. Is Andrew Whitworth announcing the Green Bay Packers pick?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Whitworth! I don't care. I'm sorry, man. Congratulations, you're Walter Payton's Man of the Year. It's not even the. Thank you.
Shout out to everybody in here. We're 3 hours and 40 minutes in. If you're still here, I'm not sure why, but I appreciate it. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not sure why. But
I appreciate it. I mean, the Giants picks are finished. We all good, man.
oh, let me. I can't even tune in Tom Grossi, bro. Damn it. Tom Grossi's probably pissed, bro. Oh God. Yo, it's cold as hell in Green Bay, bro. I can only imagine just players that like Devontae Wyatt played in Georgia, right? It's pretty hot down here, you know, kind of the southern area. He
Yeah,
probably gonna go right up there to freaking Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's different.
I just, people Marjorie just said, bro, they're kind of milking it to midnight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If it's like 11:30 and it's not done, I might close it off because at 11:30 it actually hits a 4-hour stream. Remember, we started at 7:30. I am getting tired. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I mean, it would be a shame if the Giants traded up to like pick 30 or 31 or something like that. But I am getting tired. I don't know about you, KB.
Yeah, I'm definitely tired too. I kind of want to make a little video.
They are 100% milking it to 12 o'clock, bro. It's ridiculous. So the Patriots pick is in.
What can they pick here? They have more core. Andrew Booth is still on the board. They can go Booth. I mean, Booth or Dean. They can go Booth or Dean.
No way. No way.
What?
Art Stapleton just retweeted the Giants video. Remember I'm saying how I love the energy Kayvon Thibodeau brings? And this is what Art says. After seeing this video, I'm convinced OBJ will ultimately come back to the Giants at some point before his career ends because we won't be talking about how big his personality is. Odell responds saying, they got that one right. I think Buddy is the real deal.
Yo, if Odell comes back to New York, bro. How much are we going to pay this guy, though? How are we going to pay this guy? How are we going to pay Odell, bro?
I don't care. He just came off a second ACL tear. I don't know if he's going to be demanding much, bro. If we can get Odell back, KB, think about this, bro. If we can get Odell back.
With Kenny? With Kadarius? With Sterling? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. With Evan Neal? With the protection?
Oh my God, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
bro.
'cause
I'm so
Odell-
excited
listen,
right now
listen,
because he had
Od-
no reason to respond to Art Stapleton's tweet, bro. But he did. And he's saying he liked the Giants draft picks.
I mean, I do miss 13. I do miss 13. Do you think we do something with Kenny Galladay, or we keep him?
I mean, I would love to keep him, but I don't think Odell's a number one receiver anymore after the ACL tear.
True.
Oh man. Oh man.
Dude, what the hell, NFL? Oh God.
So I'm seeing a tweet from Dan Duggan that says Shane said not getting a cornerback in the first round doesn't affect the James Bradbury situation at all. Would think corner is a priority on day 2, which would suggest hopefully they don't trade back up and nothing else. So I know who the Packers pick at 29 and I know who KC picks at 30 because I saw the Odell thing, so I saw other tweets if you want to know because it's looking like they're gonna milk this out to 12.
Yeah.
So the Packers, they took kind of a surprise. Cole Strange, I think a mighty reach. Interior lineman from Chattanooga.
You mean Patriots?
Yeah, the Patriots. Yeah.
Cole Strange?
That's a big reach to me.
First rounder?
I think he's
That's
like a
strange.
third rounder, bro.
That's strange,
Yeah,
bro.
and then
that's a Patriots type pick, though.
Then Kansas City, they do address their edge rush with George Karlaftis is who they take at 30.
Nice. That's a good upgrade. I'm happy Karlaftis got it in the first, man.
Ooh.
Well, it's up to you, man. Whenever you decide to go, I'm good.
Oh man.
And then tomorrow we have 3 picks tomorrow. I don't know how we're gonna do it tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't know.
No, it's gonna go faster. It always goes faster.
I'm just saying with my connection because I was supposed to stream it, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
Well,
So
you
we'll
said
see
it
what
might be
happens.
rebooting, right?
Well, yeah. Right now I have no internet connection at all, so maybe they're working on it. So,
Bro, I can't believe it, bro. Yo, is he coming back, bro? Listen, bro.
that would be sick, man. That would be sick.
By the way, Michael Strahan called Kayvon right after he was drafted by the Giants.
Nice. How do these NFL players get these other like NFL prospect numbers? Like, oh, give me Kayvon
Because the Giants,
Thibodeau's
yeah,
number
like
right
the
now.
Giants have it. I think it's basically that he just requested it. Oh, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna close it out here because like I know the next 2 picks and the NFL is 100% milking this out to the end. I don't expect Cincinnati to trade, and I forgot who has 32 because Detroit traded back up. I think they're gonna stay there and take whoever they take. I want to thank everybody for sticking with us for basically 4 hours. But I got to get out of here. I'm feeling tired. I do want to clip my reaction, get that up. And if I have time, I'll try and record a little bit of a quote-unquote analysis, just a bit more in-depth than the reaction vid. And so that I could just be all prepared for day 2 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nothing else to say other than the Giants, they absolutely nailed this draft. Hit it out the park, man. Whatever description you want to use. It's crazy how good these 2 picks have been. But go ahead, KB.
Yeah, man. Extremely grateful for everybody coming in here and spending the draft with us. These long 4 hours. Shout out to everybody who stayed in from the start to to the end. Yeah, extremely excited, man. We came out with the picks that we wanted. I wanted Evan Neal so bad in this draft. I didn't think it was a possibility to get both of those players. I thought both of those players would be off the board and not even up for consideration in the early draft process. And here we are with Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau. So, literally a dream come true. This was a dream scenario.
This is what I described as a pipe dream because this seems unrealistic.
Exactly.
It seemed impossible.
Exactly. So extremely excited. Can't wait to make my videos. Can't wait for day 2 tomorrow. We have 3 picks in day 2. And yeah, so excited, man.
Hey man, that's it for now, guys. Once again, thank you so much. Oh, let the people know what time tomorrow the day 2 stream would start. It's
Well,
on. It's gonna be
whenever-
on KB's channel. By the
Yeah,
way,
hopefully we get our connection problems sorted out. I got all day to try to figure that out and let you guys know. Keep you updated on
yo,
Twitter. You
worst
guys
case
follow me on Twitter.
scenario, do you think you could get Files to come same day tomorrow and set you up, bro?
I would love that. I would freaking love that. We'll see what happens, man. But yeah, whatever time probably like 30 minutes before the draft. Whenever that draft starts, is it start at 7:30 again?
Let me look. No, it would start earlier because it's 2 rounds.
Earlier,
Let me
right?
look it up. NFL round 2 draft time. It starts at 7.
Sorry,
Friday
okay,
at
probably
7
at
p.m.
6:30. Probably around
Yeah.
6:30. We'll get that going. And yeah, I'll keep everybody updated on Twitter, what's going on with my internet connections, and
your
yeah,
community
hope to see you
notes. I
guys
don't know the
tomorrow.
last time you used your community notes.
I know I gotta start using that, man. I'm always on the Twitter I'm always forget to put my community notes. But yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's it for now, guys. We're out. Be on the lookout for the clip reaction that I can guarantee you tonight.